Hey y'all, we are back with another episode of That's That Bullshit.
That's that bullshit.
My name is Amber, aka Ambreezy.
It's Deja, aka Khadijah. You ready?
Yes. So we always start off with an icebreaker. Before you answer the question, you got to say your name and then get into the question or the
But
answer.
before, we're going to take a shot. Because, get us ready.
Yes.
Get us ready.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You know it, and you know it. Yeah. That's that bullshit. My mama. That's that bullshit. That's me. That's that bullshit. That's me. And you know it. I'm talking about. Oh no, here we go again. Old news start a brand new argument. I'm talking about. Gas tank on E. Need $20, but you only put 3, man. That's that bullshit.
Woo.
Yeah.
Lord.
All right.
That felt good.
Yes. So our icebreaker question is, what was your favorite 90s black sitcom growing up?
Ooh. I have so many.
I know,
Okay.
me too.
What's like your go-to?
My go-to?
That's my life.
Okay, I'll go. This is Erin, a.k.a. Erin. I think my favorite 90s sitcom, I born 93, but I had 80s brothers and sisters.
Okay.
So
Yes,
I
yes.
was raised on the Jamie Foxx show.
Come
Oh,
on.
love that.
Yeah.
And that is like my go-to.
Yeah.
I could start
Yeah.
from season 1 all the way, I think it's 6 seasons, and watch them over and over
Just
again.
watch
I love it.
I just keep it going.
I
Good
love
one.
Yeah.
Good one.
I love it.
Hey guys, I'm Bree. that mom. My favorite 90s sitcom would have to be Living Single.
Okay.
Period.
That was
Living
gonna be mine.
Single.
Period. I'm about to
Yes,
say, I have
yes.
to say,
I feel like
agree.
I've had friends in all of those places in life.
Yep.
I feel like I've been in multiple places in those lives.
Yeah.
In that life. So I feel like Living Single is my go-to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say Living Single too. Obviously, like when I was watching, way beyond my years.
Yes.
Like that
Way
was
beyond my years.
stuff I couldn't even relate
Yes,
to.
My
but
sisters
watching
are
it now-
all of
Watching it
that.
now, it was just such a vibe,
hits
and it was
different.
something very cozy about living single. And then I just thought
Yes.
they were so cool, like
They
living
were.
in New York. They all just chilling. I love
Men
it.
and women.
Men and
Anything
women.
co-ed is fire.
Yes.
Co-ed is
Careers.
fire.
And seeing
The
like
names.
the roommate, yeah.
Yeah.
Maxine,
Duh.
Khadijah.
My whole
like,
nickname
yeah.
is Khadijah.
Yeah,
Right.
like, yes. I feel
Yeah.
like I get Maxine.
Right.
Fluffy Maxine.
Maxine. Come on,
Fluffy Maxine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Come on, Maxine.
Yes.
I always
Yeah.
I was gonna say living single too, but I'm like that's a given. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my girl.
It's a
Like, I
vibe.
say it all the time. But
Yes.
yeah. Ooh. All right, so we're gonna get into the game.
Before you guys get started, actually,
Okay.
I'm just gonna lower your mic because it's fucking me on camera. Don't.
Oh, mine.
That's good.
Right
Oh,
there?
did it? Because it was in front of your face.
Yeah. It's a little
Okay.
bit-
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why.
Can you put your headphones on so you can tell me if you can hear me there from right here? Check. Test.
She can
Good.
see it right there.
Okay.
There
Yeah,
you
you
go.
got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I just.
No,
No worries.
Good.
Listen,
Those mics because I can never get it in a place.
and where you can see it.
All right, we're good.
All right, so we're gonna get into this game, but rules to the game. To be honest, the rule to the game is to drink. I ain't even gonna lie. We kind of made
Just do
it
it, whatever.
to just have a good time and drink.
So you're trying to get me drunk, Deja? Cool. Is everybody cool?
Is everybody
Me drunk is
go.
crazy.
It's all good.
It's just to get us
The bartender
talking.
drinking is crazy.
Listen,
We just be having a good time.
you know.
I'm here for the vibe.
But basically, we're gonna read a question, and then we're all gonna say like if it's bullshit or not. Like, oh, that's bullshit, whatever.
Okay.
If 3 out of 4 say it's bullshit, you the odd man out. You gotta drink.
You gotta drink.
If
Okay.
every agrees, we gotta
gotta
drink.
drink.
Everybody
So we're drinking
disagrees,
anyway.
we gotta
Either
drink.
way.
Like I said,
We're
it's
just
a
drinking.
drinking.
This is drink
game.
anyway. I
It's
don't think
kind of.
everybody's
I
cool.
mean, you know. But yeah, basically that's what we're going. So we're gonna start with the first one. All right. So you have been dating someone for over 3 months, and things have been going extremely well. But you start to notice that they don't season their food, and when you ask why, they say they don't believe in seasoning.
Bullshit.
You gotta go.
That's
We're done.
that bullshit.
Do you see me?
Damn, I got a drink.
Mama needs a bite.
Okay.
Oh, you
Yeah.
don't
No,
season your food?
No, I
Deja?
season my food,
Are you
but
cool?
I would be like, that's your personal thing. I'm cooking
Yeah.
for us because
I mean,
I'm not eating your food.
it's-
Like, I don't know if I would let it, like, I don't know if it's
That's
a
not a deal
bullshit
breaker.
for me.
I think that I would cook and I will let you taste it.
yeah.
And then you will tell me,
'Cause you might
babe,
learn.
season a little bit more, season a little bit less.
Right.
And let's start from there.
See?
But no season is crazy.
See,
It's
but I think
wild.
we all agree that it's not really bullshit. We will work with it. No, it's
To an
bullshit.
extent, I think I
okay.
Depending on
could.
how other
Extent.
things are going.
Yeah.
Because it said really well.
To an
Because
extent.
I
you said it's
can
going.
piggyback off that, but depending on how other things are going, if I'm pleased in other places, then I can
You know,
compromise.
Yeah.
is it a deal breaker?
It's not a deal breaker.
Okay.
But
It's not
I
a deal breaker,
eat.
but I eat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a bite.
Same.
And as long as you ain't got nothing to say to me about my plate.
My plate,
Exactly.
right. That is
'Cause I'm a
true. That
seasoned.
is true.
I'm like,
But
you know,
do
you
what
got
I
a lot
gotta
of
do.
salt on there.
That-
Like, you know,
that
you can
chicken
mind your
go
business.
Right.
Like the people who
Some
just do
brown
salt and pepper
bread.
are crazy.
You know.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah.
They're like, that's what it is. But I would really just be like, okay, well, I'm gonna cook my food and season my food.
Right.
And
But what if it's like date night and he's trying to set the tone? If I'm
I'm
not
gonna be
pleased
like,
with the plate,
bring
mama's not.
I'm gonna be like, bring the hot sauce. Like if I really like you, I'm
Yeah, I can't have
just
my hot
saying.
sauce. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You know,
So you're compromising, Deja. I love that for
I'm
you.
learning because
That's
I'm in this. I'm
nice,
trying to date
Deja.
stage, so
Right.
I'm trying to.
It would definitely be a struggle, but I would try my best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Says the woman who got a husband could cook.
Listen.
Like he cooks, so
He
like
cooks.
I'm
she's
sure
like,
he gets
He
down.
cooks. He
I
don't
love-
just barbecue. He cooks.
He
Oh,
cooks.
he
He
cooks.
be cooking.
He cooks.
He be
That's
cooking
wild.
now. So
That's
Amber be
Most
like,
men barbecue, but when you find one that can cook, baby, that's a go.
Cooks and barbecue.
Yeah.
Amber be
Oh,
like,
jack of all trades.
Amber be
Yeah.
like, well, I don't have to worry about that.
I don't
So
have to
I'm
worry
like,
about
girl.
Does he do most of the cooking?
You don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we don't have any room on counter space because it's full of seasonings.
Got it.
Drawers are full of
Got it.
seasonings. So
Okay. That's a good
I
man,
I
Savannah.
definitely will say though, before him, I was kind of like a basics with seasoning, not just salt and
Of
pepper,
course.
but you know,
Hopefully a little garlic.
A little
black
garlic.
onion,
onion
You
powder.
a little
garlic powder,
complete
onion
seasoning.
powder.
him is like it's a different. With him, it's
He
just
got
a
the
different
cumin,
story.
the cayenne, the pepper. He got
He got special seasons from special brands you order online from.
yeah.
Like
Is he a Kendrick type dude?
yes,
Yes.
Where's his friends? Yeah.
Well, only got one that really can cook. The rest of them now. Yeah,
Leave 'em where they at.
Yeah.
Leave it where they
I got
Okay,
roommates.
we,
So he gotta come ready.
we can cook. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's actually hilarious. I'm dying.
Okay.
Where we
This
at? Oh.
next one, your date shows up with their best friend for the movies, and the friend tries to sit between y'all.
Bullshit.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's that bullshit because you're not about to.
Because why you
It's
sitting-
happened to me before.
Shut up.
No.
Okay, now you got to detail.
It's happened to me before. And I'm not gonna go into deep detail,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not even best friends.
Mm-hmm.
They call each other brother and sister. And
Oh no.
he invited me to the movies, and she invited herself.
Mm.
And when I got there, they were sitting next to each other. And you know, an iPick is 2 seats to a row.
Well, yeah.
Shut up.
Oh.
So me being me,
Uh-huh.
I want to sit down at the bottom
Yeah.
in front of them.
Uh-huh.
Him being him, he's like, order what you want and let me know. You want me to come sit down there? I said, no, you stay right next to me.
Oh, no, I would have said
Sit with your
absolutely.
target.
Yeah,
Sit with your
yeah.
target. You know, already, me being me, you know me. I would have been like, you know she coming. Sit
Right.
down there.
Yeah.
Same, because you're like,
Yeah.
why you didn't just tell
Right,
her,
you
like,
just-
Because you
somebody
already
come and
didn't
sit
set the
right
tone,
there.
so I'm gonna enjoy this
So
movie.
I'm going to enjoy this movie.
I'm gonna be out.
And once the
Yeah.
movie was over,
Was it somebody that you already knew y'all had been out on other dates before? This was not the first date.
Right.
this was not the first date.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this was like our last time hanging out like that.
Yeah.
I bet it would be
Because you know me. I'm
Yeah.
Ready to,
Nah,
you
you
just
know
say what you
what?
had to say without saying it.
Exactly.
Right, exactly.
But it being him, he's apologizing about it. Texting me. I
No,
want to come
'cause
sit next to
apologizing
you.
would have been like you
apologizing
just
would have been like,
telling her.
hey, you know she coming.
Get
Go
up.
move
Go
down
sit
there.
down.
Even if you
Sit
sit
down.
next to me,
Why would you let her
before
invite
I
herself?
got there. Even if she was sitting
Yeah.
next to him before I got there.
Yeah.
When I got there, it should have been,
Get up.
Like, oh,
Get
she
up,
would
yeah.
have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She made it. Cool, I'm
hey,
gonna
she
sit
made
down
it,
here.
you know, move down. Or pick a movie theater where there's 3 seats
Exactly.
for us.
Boom. So she
You're
can be
not
on one
sitting
side. and
between
she-
me and him, though.
But I'm sorry, I'm stuck at the point of
Yeah.
why is she here?
Why is she here?
Because I'm thinking, even why is he here? If you brought your homeboy, like, what are we
What are we
doing?
doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing? And we're
With
not
the
a throuple.
audacity too. It's
Yeah.
We're not
like
a
you're not gonna
throuple.
tell them to move.
You're not gonna tell them to move. And
Like-
everybody knows me. I'm the type that's gonna say, okay, Deja's coming, okay, Amber's coming.
Right.
Make room, you guys. Erin's finna sit right here.
Right.
That's just common.
That
Like-
common sense is not
like
common
common.
though. You got to keep that in mind.
If I
We're
really
in our
like this
30s
person,
now.
Yeah.
The men in our 30s, the common sense is not common. Mama, 40 stepper. I'm not playing.
Yeah.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
For sure.
Wait, 47. Wait,
What?
say it
Yeah.
again. What we talking
I
about?
would date a 40-year-old
I'm
man.
into the
What is that?
40s.
Quickness.
I
I'm
want
into the
to, but
40s.
I'm
I don't know why
that's
you
a whole nother
won't.
thing. So
It's a different level.
That chokehold right here.
Choke.
Bad.
Yeah,
Thick.
maybe.
Think I'm lying. I'll go to
Maybe.
45.
Oh, hey.
I'm
Yeah.
ready for.
I think I said
Yeah.
it's 10 years. Like, it got to be 10 and 10
Yes.
for me.
I said
so
the
I can
same
see
thing.
it. I
Yes.
see
And
it.
when
And then
you
I got a good dose
come with
of 12, 13. And I said, oh, yeah. I love it here.
Yes, I got a good dose of 15.
We talked
Well, are
about,
we
like,
talking about
older
different
men
states too?
before.
Because you be in between Texas and stuff. So. Get to, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Don't be
Good
getting
Long
started.
distance.
Let me find me a
Had
Southern
good
man
time.
now.
Good time.
Let me tell
Listen.
you.
Let me
Good
find me a
time.
Southern
Lovely.
one.
Look.
Yeah.
Let him set the tone, and me and my roommates, I ain't gonna hold you. We out of here.
Yeah.
Out.
I could drop
I'm not
Clay
mad
off.
at that.
Yep.
Though. You said I could drop Clay off. I can't.
Matter of fact, this is daddy weekend.
I can't drop
Yeah.
them
Are you free?
off,
Yeah.
but
getting on the plane right
I
now.
can
Okay.
arrange.
Yeah.
You like I
So,
can make something work.
I can make some shit.
I can make it
I'm
work.
very
Yeah.
flexible.
Oh, I love
Wow. Okay.
it. I love it.
Well, wait. What did we say? Okay, so we all said it's bullshit.
Bullshit,
though.
yeah.
Bullshit, so
Not just drink.
Take a
I
sip.
did. It's
Get him
fine.
drunk as well.
Listen,
Wow.
where we okay? You drop your kid off to get their hair done. When you get back, you love their hair, but your kid tells you the stylist popped them more than once.
Let me help you out. I don't know if I have a dog in this fight because anybody that's ever done my hair as a kid was my mama's stylist. Went to school
It was
with her.
family.
Right.
You know, like there's a
Yeah.
comfortability there.
Yes.
And I was a tender-headed kid, so if I got popped was because I'm moving
For
too
a
much.
reason.
And the comb would have hit my ear, neck, some okay. But if you're somebody I found off Instagram, your TikTok,
I'm not leaving my kid there.
I'm not. First of all, I'm not leaving.
So that's what I
I'm
was
not
about to say.
leaving.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
give a rat's tail. I went to the restroom real quick, and my child come back like, "Mom, he nipped me and it hit me.
Yeah.
We gotta get down."
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna
Get
tell
down
her,
with a man is crazy.
like, "Oh, we gonna go." 'Cause my
Not
dad's
cool.
my dad's a whole barber.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It don't
So
take that much.
Yeah.
I watched my dad in
In
all
his
of
craft.
that. You know, so if
No.
you did something wrong. If my
Yeah.
son, come on now.
Like,
But
what's
you can't
happening
put your
here?
hands on my kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that.
There is a strong possibility I'm not leaving my child when they're getting their hair done. So if I am leaving, it's because I feel comfortable with this person and
Right.
I've known them for a very long time.
Yes.
So if my kid did say that, I would probably just be like, well, what was you doing?
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was the
That's why I
pop?
said
Yeah.
circumstantial.
You have to know the
Yeah.
facts before judging.
Just,
it.
yeah.
My uncle cuts my kids' hair.
Yeah.
And if he don't pop them, I'm gonna pop him.
Right.
Because why are they misbehaving in your presence?
Right.
I am a firm believer
Especially as a
that
man.
my village is my village.
Exactly.
So if my children are left with you, you are too correct in error. Like seriously. I am a firm believer that in every way. I've dug in Erin's ass about not correcting my kids.
Yeah.
And she's like, whoa. No, it ain't no well.
Yeah.
Everybody
It's
around me
like,
knows
no.
Chance, Cannon, and Colby are to be
Check them.
corrected.
Yeah,
Check them.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have that type of village, then
They
you
think
can't
that-
leave your child alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nope.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
I would never leave them around someone that I have to question
Right.
Right.
to begin with. And you
Yeah.
just have that natural instinct when you become a parent.
Yeah.
So, no. That,
Yeah.
yeah. That question is fine.
I mean, like, well, you should stop. You should.
yeah, what were you doing to get popped?
Yeah. I think good. Because
Yeah.
I was thinking about it because this was one where like I was with Chelsea. I was
Yeah.
getting my hair done. We were talking about it. She was like, "Can you bring that?" And I was like, "I think if I know the stylist, like I'm not a mom, but like if
Yeah.
I was a mom, the only way I'm leaving my kid with you is because I know you.
Yeah.
So
No, yeah.
if they popped you,
You deserve to be
something.
popped.
Deserve.
What did you do? Like Emma said,
because
yeah.
like you said, I'm not leaving my baby just
Right.
anywhere.
Anywhere.
So,
Yeah.
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 I was like,
Yeah.
okay. Come on, we all have to drink because we all agree.
We was on one
Yeah.
accord on that one.
Mm-hmm. I kind of knew we would be, but you know.
Next one. So you're at a pool party with your friend, and you're dancing with your phone in your hand, and she pushes you in the pool.
Ooh, that
I seen that video.
That's where it
That's
came
that
from
bullshit.
because I was pissed.
I would have got busy
would've
when
been
I got
slipping
out
and
that
sliding.
water.
That's
We
Slip
would've
and
been
slide
bullshit.
records.
Number one, I don't stand that close to the pool to get pushed in.
Right.
At pool parties, that's like the ultimate defense. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
don't go over there. Nobody's walking
'Cause
over
you
there.
know
If
you
you choose
could
to go there,
get
you go by yourself.
Yeah.
You
And
bound.
you already know we all run in packs.
Right.
So we're not walking by no pool, just us two, for one to push If I got a question, you pushing me in when I got this pool, I'm gonna do it up.
Yeah.
We're gonna shut the party down.
Yeah, I was
I was mad for her. She
watching
was
that
like,
video, and when
too
she got up,
chill.
and she was really just like, I have to beat you up, and I was like, I know how she felt because it's just like,
I have to be
She
Would
couldn't
you
snap
do
out of that
that?
shock.
I need to
fast
see this
enough.
video.
Like,
I gotta show you.
You gotta pull it up.
I gotta show you.
gotta
That
pull it
was
up.
crazy.
like
Yes.
they was just kicking.
Were they like watching her for a
She
while
was
and then they
twerking.
just
She
pushed?
was like having a good
She was
time.
twerking, having a good time. She literally like some hater type shit.
It was weird.
It was really
It was
a hater
weird.
situation.
Yeah.
And you could tell that she felt some way underlining of that girl. Jealousy
Yes.
is serious.
Because she
in
was
their
like,
friendship.
it was, you just saw it.
It was
and you
just too
saw
clear
it.
as day.
Was her hair done too?
Well, she looked like
I wouldn't care if
probably
my
a
hair
biracial
wasn't
kid.
done.
It was
Yeah.
I gotta
Okay.
take my braids down there.
Well, but still, like if my hair's done, that's even.
I have on makeup.
10
Had her
times
whole-
worse.
Had her
Like,
whole phone and
Oh,
everything.
yeah, my
whole
phone.
phone here now
she's
got
having
water
a good
damage.
time, and you just push her in the water.
That
No.
would ruin my day.
Shit.
Like seriously.
And the girl, and like she tried to act like she was a friend and like pulling her out the
No.
pool and everything. It was like,
No.
But
And
no.
they
barely
just
helping her out the pool,
Barely.
not really pulling
It
her
was
out.
the guy, he came and, like, helped
You pull
her.
me
It
out
was-
as soon as I.
or I
as
yank
soon as
you
I
in
come
the
in.
pool.
Because,
And then I'm
think about it.
dunking you under.
Like,
Because
Like-
even if she knew, let's just like
yeah.
go caution to the wind. Maybe she didn't know how
Yeah.
to swim. But when you're in that position of shock,
Yeah.
You know
your
what to do,
adrenaline
like,
is not thinking.
My phone would have been
of-
at the bottom of the pool.
Like,
Easy. And I'm not going down
yeah.
there.
My
to get
whole
it.
life just
No.
flashed before my face. at
Right,
the
yeah.
point.
right.
Because now I feel
Yes.
threatened that you
Yeah.
did
Right.
some weird,
Like-
some weird shit like
And
that.
that's, I
That's
just
What
felt
do you
so
want?
bad. You could tell she was just so mad.
She
She was
was
like, "This is my
embarrassed
friend. I'm
bad.
embarrassed.
Like-
I can't believe my friend was the one who embarrassed me."
Like,
it
girl,
was
we're
just
supposed to be
horrible.
cool. Why would you just push me in
It
the
was
pool like
horrible.
that?
I was
Yeah.
like, "See,
How old they look?
I don't like that."
Like 21,
20.
22.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
even worse.
Like college. Like this is a
No.
college pool party.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you know,
real
in college,
black
this
pool
is
party, 'cause
different.
not
Like,
a
we at a
soul
frat pool
was
party.
Was in the pool. I know.
Not a soul's in it.
You
It
know
was
nobody was in
different.
the
Nobody
you had
was in the
somebody
pool.
Yeah,
tossing
she
the
was
What pool
definitely
party have
hater.
you been
Nothing.
to since we've been out of high school, or even in high school? People were in the pool.
I ain't not been one. We're all.
You know, now it's pool parties like, but stand around the pool.
Yeah.
Gotta
Like,
be cute.
We put
unless
our
you
feet-
go,
we put
unless
our
it's like
feet
with the
in.
crew.
Yeah,
like
I'm
the
not even
real
putting my
close
feet in.
crew,
I'm
then
telling
we
you,
get in
I'm
the pool.
sitting in the back. I'm probably
Just
sitting by the
pull some-
DJ.
yeah.
I'm
All
probably
the
sitting by the
chairs.
DJ.
Yeah.
Chilling,
I'm
watching
not
other people
fooling
have
with the
swim
pool.
and have a good time, watching the kids swim.
not getting
But
in
no,
the
no,
pool.
no. Ain't nobody getting in the pool.
Nah, hell no.
Even when my hair is braided, I'm
Not
like,
getting
I'm
in the
not
pool.
getting
I'm not
I'm being
getting in
mad.
the
I
pool.
don't even
Sanitary.
matter because now I got these
Huh.
heavy ass braids on my head.
Yes,
Now I'm
and I
hot.
gotta take
I'm
them down
hot.
and watch.
I'm
Everybody's
hot.
mad.
Not doing that.
That video. had me
Everybody got
hot.
on
I
low
won't
shit,
lie.
so it's
Yeah,
finna
I
get
didn't
all
want
that
to. After I
cool.
watched it like 2 or 3 times, I said, "This pissed me off. Let me stop watching." it."
Yeah, I had to because I was so mad. And then you go and read the comments, and some people like, "Oh, well,
I
it's a
have to
pool
stop
party."
reading
and
people's
I
comments
got
because I will
mad.
argue
I'm
with
like,
people.
"There's
I'm mad
no
at you
way."
bad.
Yeah, no.
Yes, because I was like, "There's no way that
There's
you're
no
trying to
way that
make
you're
this
trying to
okay."
justify this.
Justify
Like that doesn't
it.
make
No
any
way.
sense.
Because
No.
what if it was you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's
That's
no
how, that's
way.
how I always put my position. What if it was me? How would I feel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No. No.
Not at
So,
all.
For sure. So we're
mad for
drinking
her.
to this?
Yeah. Yes, 'cause
Absolutely.
I just
Right.
drank some water.
Good. You're staying hydrated and drinking at the same time. Look at you. You're so
Responsible.
responsible. You're so
I'm trying, guys.
responsible.
Responsible.
All right, you're at your cousin's baby shower, and they announce, without telling you, that their baby's first name will be a name that you've always wanted to name your first child. Y'all have talked about it. Bullshit. And y'all know I feel this personally. I will be so mad.
That happened
That
to
would
my
be so
sister.
That happened to me
Oh.
with Kobe.
I think we talked
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
Wow.
I would be hurt.
And
Okay.
for me, it was really, it was a lot of trauma because I didn't find out Kobe was a boy until my 8th month.
Yeah,
They told me he was a girl.
Yes.
My
Oh, I
whole
remember
pregnancy.
you were
Finally got a
upset.
girl.
Like-
I remember
My whole
that.
pregnancy.
Dang.
They told me he was a girl. When I found out that Kobe was a boy, from the time that I found out he was a boy to delivery, I lost 27 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah.
His name was supposed to be Boston.
Oh.
And I said, I can't name a boy Boston.
Yeah.
So one of my friends had her son a few months later, ended up naming him Boston.
Oh, wow.
And we live in the same apartment building.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my dog. She's my dog.
Yeah.
But it definitely happened to me. That's my dog.
Yeah.
And I love Boston.
Did
He's
you
so
guys, y'all
sweet.
talked
Yeah.
about it?
Did you
No.
know?
I told her one day, you know me, Deja. I'm
Yeah.
like, bitch, you knew that was my son's name. You knew that was my daughter's name.
You knew.
But
rather.
you know that's why I
You
asked
knew.
because I'm like,
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
So you didn't say nothing?
And I said it
You
jokingly
didn't- yeah.
because it took me a lot to get over it.
Right. Right.
Got
When she
it.
first had him, I was just like, when she posted him, I'm like, Boston.
That name.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, we're friends. Like,
Yeah.
but it was not about me.
Right.
And that fast, I made it about me.
Yeah.
I internalized it. So once I did see her, I'm just like, that's fucked up. You named your baby after what I was going to name my daughter.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, it wasn't like that. I love the name. And I knew that you were naming him Colby. So I went with Boston. And he's so precious. He is. He's sweet.
Aww.
If he was ugly, I would feel some type of way. But
Yeah.
he
Oh
is
my
so
God.
sweet. Some people kids don't have the name.
I'm so proud of you.
To have the
I'm growing
feeling.
up.
She was right there.
Right, she was. It was just like a break, like, you know.
Yeah, he's
I'm
precious.
still proud of you though.
He's
But
precious.
that's man.
Yeah.
But I would be hurt.
I've seen it happen to other people too.
I would be
Yeah.
so
That
hurt.
was
And
happened
me
to
being
my
a person
sister.
who'd be like, oh, I don't even know if I
Cornelia.
want kids.
With
I would be so
Kaden.
hurt.
I
Like,
think,
how
yeah.
dare you?
It's
yeah.
worth asking somebody,
Yeah.
like, how do you feel? I feel like because I have heard some names been thrown out. I'm like, oh, I do kind of like that. I would definitely have
The
a
name
conversation.
that I'm really attached to,
Yeah.
and I said they hit it right on the nail with
Yeah.
that one. That's so fucking fire. Is Onyx.
Yeah.
I tell
Onyx
OJ and him
Onyx is
all the time.
yeah.
Beautiful
And
name.
she
Love it.
is just gorgeous.
She is so cute.
And it just fits her Quest
Yeah.
and Onyx. It fits them
Great.
to
They
the
did
T.
great.
Yeah.
They did
They did
amazing
great.
with their names.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel about my boys'
Amazing.
names. Like,
Yeah.
their names fit them
Yeah.
individually. Chance is
I feel
charming.
like the names.
Yeah.
Everybody been doing great with the names.
Everybody been doing great with the names because I was getting really, very tired of the ghetto names.
Oh my gosh.
We're not going to talk about the ghetto names.
I always
was
said I
getting
want my son to go
very
to
tired of
Disneyland
them.
and find his name on a keychain.
Oh.
It may be with a C,
Oh.
but that's
Yeah.
okay. You can at least get Clay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Erin, I can find mine.
Yeah.
Courtney, she can find hers is with a C. And legally
Yeah.
it's still C, but you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Kinda
See, I
can
never
find
had
mines.
that. I
I can
never
find
had
mines,
that.
but Kobe might be a K, K-O-B-E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Chance and Cannon can definitely
I'm
find
like,
his
I just want them
Yeah.
to be able to
Yeah.
have some kind of
Something-
just
Yeah.
some kind of.
I never
normal,
wanted them
but-
to have ghetto
yeah.
names.
His middle name is very
People
ghetto.
don't think when they. My mom always told us when you're naming a child,
It
or
ain't
when
about you.
It's not about you.
Yep.
Right.
It's about the life that they're creating, and it's also about what someone's going to look at on a degree,
Yes.
on a resume,
What's in the
on a
name?
job, you
Yep.
know, application. We're not gonna talk about the Javions and Ravions.
Oh
Like-
my gosh. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
The
I'm
names get very
judgmental.
tricky.
I'm looking at the
I'm-
basketball, football roster names.
Oh my God! Like, what?
Oh, I haven't.
You
looked
really
at them
put thought
yet.
into the name? Oh no!
Oh,
I would
Just
have.
like
I
that
would have
girl?
cared. Y'all went back to the Dexters and the Roberts and stuff. But
Yeah,
stop doing
Sylvester's
babies
is
like that.
crazy.
Sylvester.
So I met a man named Sylvester. He was 25,
Sylvester.
and he said, "My
Oh,
name
some
is
names
Sylvester."
do have an age to it. You know what I mean? Like it's like
Sylvester.
you're like
S-I-L.
50-year-old.
Yeah.
Sylvester. Was your mama named Cynthia? And your daddy named Vester?
I heard
Oh,
Sylvester says trapped in the closet.
Sylvester.
Chapter. Girl. I think a Celeste. Ain't that his name?
Cannon has a
Sylvester
little boy in his
Stallone?
class. His name is Robert. I haven't seen a
Oh,
Robert in a long
Robert.
time.
That's
Yeah, but Robert is an older name.
That's an older name
Oh,
for
but-
a
so you're
younger
definitely a
generation.
junior.
Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah,
be
or
But
third
that was
or
my mom
fourth.
because my
Yeah.
mom's Doris. So like Doris,
I
I feel
have
like
an
it's such an
unnamed
older
Doris.
name. You know what I
Yes.
mean? So
The
it's just
Ednas,
like some of
the
those names are
Doors.
just
Yep.
they have an age
Yeah.
to
Right.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have an age.
Yeah.
to
Sure.
them.
But yeah, no, some of these names right now with the sports, the athletes, like
I
feel
haven't
it.
looked into it. I have to look into it.
First of all,
Gus?
Saquon pissed me off.
Saquon.
Saquon.
I like Saquon.
I like him.
What?
But your name pisses me off.
Yeah.
His name is Saquon.
Saquon Barkley?
Saquon
Barkley?
Barkley.
Yeah.
And
I
then
don't know
there's-
him. I'm gonna have to ask the kids.
Gus told me there's some football player named the Burkishaw.
No, I'm gonna drink some water.
I said, excuse
The
me.
Burkishaw.
And he's like the best too, or something.
Are you
And Gus
serious?
like, we're
I
gonna
did not
name our
know
son
that.
that. The Burkishaw. I said, absolutely not.
Speaking of football, okay. I seen you reposting Xavier.
Oh,
And I'm
wow.
like, chill.
Wait.
Chill. But he's a
happened?
baby. When I looked up
He
his age,
is
I was
a
like, damn it, I'm
baby.
old now. I can't.
no,
even-
what's his
I
name?
could never
Little
date
wine.
him.
Oh, is
He can't talk worth hell.
At
Because he's so
all.
He don't
country.
speak
No,
English?
It's, no,
What
he's
is
real
his
country.
name?
He's
real
like
country.
backwoods.
I like the country ones. I want to keep
He
saying,
played for the
huh?
Dallas
What'd you
Cowboys.
say?
like he talk about eating raccoon type country.
Yeah, he's like, I had the
Oh.
coon, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, but then you just look at him, and it's
And
like,
he's
oh.
so
But he's a
beautiful.
baby, and I
But
had to
yeah,
remind
they
myself
are
he's a
young.
baby.
They like
They're
22,
young. I gotta
23.
remember,
I could
like we
never
older.
date.
We can't be
I don't
looking
like
at.
young
I go up, not down.
Yeah.
What's the one on the Dallas Cowboys? He young too.
Who?
24. What is his
I don't
name?
really know
I
much
see his
about the
face.
Cowboys.
I see his face. I can't think of his name right now. The
Girl.
one, remember when he got drafted, when he first got pulled into the league, And he was on his phone, and his girlfriend was looking. She's like,
Damn, what's
"What
that
is
baby
his
name?
name?"
He's
Is
a
it
baby,
Travis?
too.
He's cute to me.
No, he's very cute.
He's so cute, but I'm like, oh, he's so
I think
young.
he
When I
dropped
looked
him
up
like
his
a bad
age, I
habit.
was
Felt
like,
old,
oh,
Amber?
yeah.
They're all babies.
I was
It's
like,
like, oh, let me
dang.
stop looking at these men.
But he has such a nice smile, great skin, and just, oh, he's beautiful. But I'm like,
yeah.
oh, you're
I
24.
can't think of his name. But that was a whole viral moment.
Yeah,
too.
it was, because he like snatched his phone back.
I
like,
do remember who you're
Yeah.
talking about. I don't know his
I
name,
have
though.
to
see that,
I don't know
too.
his
And I
name.
follow him. I can't think of it. But yeah, some of them, the names, I do. I think sometimes parents, they obviously know their kid is going to be special, but it's like,
Like,
Let the
Nah,
time speak.
like-
Special
Let
to
the
have
time
that
speak.
poor baby's
Did you
name
know?
like that.
like,
my, ooh.
They're gonna butcher
Yeah.
it all through their life.
right.
Yeah.
My
yeah.
name got butchered, and my name is not hard to pronounce. So
I can
I
call
think
Eric
that's
every
what I'm
day.
thinking because I feel like my name is normal, but it was
Yeah.
always something. But it was because my middle name, so it's like Deja Ine. So like
No.
teachers always be like Dejanay, and I would be like,
oh yeah,
my name is.
Look,
you gotta think about your sister.
Ine.
Did they call her
And then I
Diva?
had
I know
Diva.
Diva.
It was
Did they
always
call her Diva or Diva?
So
Yeah.
I was so used to like names like that. So I'm
Yes.
like, well, I get it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we have. And then it's like Doris and James. They have very like
Basic
regular
names.
names.
Yeah.
Regular
But
names.
they were like, okay, Deja and Diva. But you know, hey.
You guys are
I
special.
like my name,
Yeah.
you know,
I love
and
you.
I like her name. So,
If your
hey.
names fit you guys.
Yeah.
I think so.
They do.
So I'm like, there was
Definitely
no,
do.
because I was gonna be Alice,
Alice.
I was going to be Atlanta.
Atlanta.
I kid you not. I could call my
Okay.
sister.
What
and she
happened?
could tell you.
Who stopped your mom? Who
My father told my mother I will not name her Atlanta. And I think it
Did
was my
she like
dad that
Atlanta?
wanted to name me Atlanta. My
Okay.
dad
Oh,
wanted
your
to name me
dad.
Atlanta.
Okay.
And my mom said, we are not naming her that.
Yeah.
My mom made up my name. My cousin made up my name. Her name is Sabrina. My mother's name is Linda.
Cute.
So they took
Oh.
Bree Lynn.
Okay.
Love
But
that.
it's not. I changed the spelling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I changed the spelling. My mom spelled it Brelyne.
Yeah.
Bree
She did-
Lynn.
yeah.
No.
You said I'm
Apostrophe.
taking that.
Take that E off. Bree Lynn. Break it apart because
I'm taking it.
people
No.
put a D at the end. The name spelling is crazy.
Oh,
So that's why the boys have semi-common names.
Names.
Yeah.
I get that.
I wanted people to be able to pronounce it.
Mm-hmm.
And their father's name is Christopher. So boys were C's, girls were B's. So
Oh,
three
and then
C's.
boss.
Makes sense.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Won't be having another one.
Yeah.
Not
she
never.
Said done.
Mine
Done.
is fixed. I'm not
Close
finished.
shop.
Not fixed.
I'm not
I'm
mad at
fixed.
it. Fix is hilarious.
Oh,
Fix is
God.
hilarious. What was that? Did you read that one? I read that one. I'm drinking.
Oh yeah, you read that one.
I did. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You've been dating a guy for 3 months and everything's going well, but then you all get into a big argument and he grabs you, snatches your phone, and throws it.
Bullshit. Done. You know.
Oh yeah,
I'll play
that's not
I'm
happening.
gonna let her answer because I already know. Go ahead.
She okay with? Oh my
Oh.
God.
No,
Oh my
because I
God.
already know how far she finna go. Let's keep it a buck.
I
Right.
can't stand y'all.
What's the answer, Breland? Look.
What's the answer?
What's
Because
the
she
answer?
drinking. I don't care. Really drinking.
You guys are so embarrassing.
Because you grabbed me. Answer.
You
Yeah,
grabbed
and he
me.
threw my phone.
I'm gonna obey. Just take the phone. Because you use that force, you got it, Big Daddy.
Because
You
I
got
don't
it.
know what
Big
you finna
Daddy.
do anymore.
I don't know what you're
Yeah.
gonna do after this,
I'm going to
but
go
you're gonna
ahead.
pay for it.
Yeah.
So I'm not going. You throw the phone, okay, cool. You're
I got
upset.
insurance.
You're upset.
I got insurance, and I know you got the money to pay for it.
Yeah.
If you don't, your wallet's gonna come missing, and I'm gonna go pay for my own phone. But Erin will tell you, I don't know how to describe it, but I am already a very boisterous person, and I feel like for the men that I attract, they're not tough enough for me. So if I can run over you, I will. If I can run over you and I know I'm gonna get away with it, you're done.
Yeah.
If you apply that force and create that, not necessarily that fear in me, but if you make me think about what I'm going to do before I do it, it's very toxic. Don't listen to me. If you make me think about what
I was about to say, like,
I'll tell you, I'm
Lord. Yeah.
toxic.
Yeah.
If a man does not stand his
know.
ground with me, I'm going to tell him you're nothing. What's up? What's next?
Jill Scott said, if you could tell me what to do.
Then you
Same.
can tell
Tell
me
me
what
Then
what
you
to
can
do.
tell me what to do.
I'm with that.
I'm
Because, you know, I
for
got a
You
mouth and
have
I'm
to
going
cut-
to.
Because I'm mouthy.
But
I'm going to tell you what's wrong with
It's,
you.
it's certain
Like,
things where it's just like, I'm not even going to do that with you. You can't even play. If you flinch at me, oh, we're done.
Oh,
You can't
no.
play with me like that. Like, I don't play those
We could
games.
I'm not saying flinch
I
at me,
No,
but put your foot down.
you
Put
can't.
your
You
foot
lit.
And it's a way of
I
being
want you to do
assertive.
It's a way
it.
of being
Yes, I
assertive.
want you to be
Yes.
assertive, but in the way that, like, I'm going to respect you.
Exactly.
Where
In a
there's
way.
safety.
Not
But if you do it-
fearfully.
yes, but
Like,
if you do it in a way that you want me
yeah.
to fear you, it's never gonna
It's never
work.
gonna work.
It's never gonna work with me
No.
because I'm gonna just be like, oh,
That's what we
like,
doing.
boo.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I would never be with the man that creates, again, that fear.
Right.
But if I don't, like I said, think before I react,
Yeah,
I could care less about that phone. You're throwing that phone. Clearly, you're not cool. Go pay for it.
Right.
like you're not.
are we
You're
doing
not
after
cool.
this?
I
Make sure
love
that new box is on my nightstand by noon
Yeah.
tomorrow. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Oh, you're
you'll
not.
never see me again. You'll
It's
never
just
see
like,
me again.
don't come here with that.
Never. We don't play those. I am really one of those. Like, oh no.
I'm so stupid because I would stand there and look at you, watch the phone fly, hit the wall. I'm be like, oh, you're that mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would literally say it out my mouth that fast, like, oh, you're that mad.
And
I
just
was like,
calmly
you
just
never
like,
gotta worry about
go
me
ahead
again.
and
Just,
About to get
I'm
my
gonna leave.
phone
I'm gonna
and
stop by Target, get me
I'm
some
such an
drawers
asshole.
and
Yeah.
some
So you
change of
gotta be
clothes,
listen,
and
like,
go to
you
work.
know,
Sorry, boss, I couldn't tell you that I was late.
Yeah.
Just fooled through my phone, but you know,
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
even
get my
telling the
job
boss
done.
that. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm ready to work.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be a little impressed about my phone because
Because you at work, you want to scroll.
That's what I use for
wanna-
work.
Oh.
I work from home, so
Oh,
my
me
too.
cell
that's
phone.
why I'm like, I don't play.
like,
you
On my
don't
lunch break,
care.
go get a
Yeah.
new phone.
like,
And I'm all
yeah.
about controlling
Like-
emotions.
like,
yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I have control of my emotions. Why are you not in control?
Control,
Like,
yeah.
what are we
I'm a
doing
crybaby, so I'm gonna be in the midst of full blown tears.
and I'm gonna get a little.
But that's just stopping me from being like
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm also
chasing
I'm a.
your ass. Real
What
quick.
triggered you in that way? Interesting. Now
See,
we
I
gonna
don't
turn
want to
into
turn into a
therapy.
therapist. I don't want to
Not
turn
the
into a therapist.
What?
But
Because I'm
see,
going to let
that's
your
what
thoughts
it was.
eat you alive.
Yeah.
And you're going to come back anyway expressing yourself. I'm going to leave you alone. The silent treatment I give you is about to be so...
It's crazy.
Oh, the
Listen.
silent treatment is insane.
It's great.
What?
It
I'll
took
talk
me
to
a long time
everybody
to get
around
to
but
that
you.
place, and I'm like, silent treatment is actually pretty cool.
I will talk
get
to
so much stuff
everybody
there.
but you.
Ooh,
You won't
y'all
even
about
know
to
you in the
make me
room.
need therapy, girl.
Girl.
Wait, we gotta watch how we use silent treatment, though, y'all. We gotta watch.
But it's
no,
so
okay, just because it is.
Look,
Look,
with a counselor.
stop.
But it's so effective.
No, it is. It's very effective, but it's also not healthy because it is a
So my
form
phone is
of.
not healthy either. So let's do
I
that.
make my
But I'm
So
money.
my
saying-
phone is
but
not healthy
It's not.
either.
It's not.
3
But they're
months?
both forms.
Not 3
unfortunately-
years?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're both forms, unfortunately, of abuse because one is
Okay.
like physical and one is like mental. Because when you're ignoring someone, it's building up. It builds up anxiety. It builds up like all these different things. So we just have to watch. How
In
we
them
do
or me?
them. In them.
Oh, okay.
So it's like you're going back
Who's
and forth.
the victim
I
here?
know it's like,
I want to keep you on your toes, though. I want to keep
Yes.
you don't know. I'm a little.
it's as I know. I am. And I'm saying this as
Yeah.
a person who used silent treatment a lot. Like that was
Yes,
my
Miss
go-to.
Deja.
And therapy, and then now wanting to be a therapist, I'm learning like, oh damn, I had a lot of toxic like ways of expressing myself. But I learned why, because it does. And we get that. Like think about when you was a kid and like your parents would like just not talk to you and how you felt. Like that wasn't a good feeling.
I think
no?
that for me, my mom always talked, no matter if she was mad. So
Oh,
I really
see?
had one of those moms
So
that
everybody,
mad.
I was about to say, everybody has something different. Like I had
Yeah.
a parent who, like, literally, it would just be like cut
Yeah,
off.
silent.
That's
Yeah.
what I knew. Like, and so like that is a form of like it's a form of just emotional abuse because
Yeah.
like now it's just like okay. I'm gonna try to do things to get you to speak with me. I want
Yes.
you to
Now I want
appease.
you to.
So it's a
I'm-
form.
I'm good with doing it.
My
Unfortunately,
mom, the worst thing that not the worst thing, but the way my mom parent, by the time she got to me, after having 3 sisters ahead
oh,
of me.
you're the baby.
Yes, I'm
Oh.
the youngest girl, and then I have a little brother.
Okay.
But by the time my mom got to me, my sisters were already having kids. Like my mom and my sister were pregnant at the same time.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So, well, like months apart, but
Yeah.
it's still around the same time.
Yeah.
By the time my mom got to me, the most effective thing with me was her telling me that she was disappointed in me.
Mm-hmm.
You telling me you're disappointed in me is worse than you whooping me. I'd rather take the whooping.
Yeah.
Because once I hear disappointment, it's going to be stuck in my
Right.
head.
Yeah.
And for her, it took a lot for her to be disappointed in you. Like when I got my first tattoo, I got my first tattoo at 13.
Yeah.
And she was just like, I am
Oh,
so
you was running
disappointed
fast like a
in you.
NASCAR out there.
I
Big
said
thigh
13.
tattoo.
Woo.
Big thigh tattoo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she was
Oh,
like,
and I
I'm
was
so
scared.
disappointed in you.
Yeah.
Then at 16, I got my tongue and my lip pierced. And she
You're
was
just
just
a
like,
rebel.
oh, yeah. No sweet 16. You can forget. We're not even celebrating your birthday.
Just for a piercing.
A piercing, like,
Hole in my
dang.
face.
Like,
Mind
put me
you,
on punishment for 2
I'm
weeks or
asleep,
something.
and she pops me in my mouth. Piercing right in front of my leg. It's swollen.
Oh, my God.
I didn't come home for 2 days, and she was like, "Oh, you stay right where you at. Don't even worry about a 16th birthday. Since you want to go get piercings and get tattoos, stay right where you at.
You want to be grown.
Wow.
Want to be grown, stay right where you at." Yeah.
Dang.
Not you putting her through all
I
that.
did play silent treatment.
That's having kids.
Okay,
a
let's
tattoo and a
think about
piercing is
that.
cool.
Let's
Yeah.
work, but communicate to him. Like,
No,
I
I'll tell
can't
him.
talk. Like, yeah.
Mind you, I have 12-hour days. I'm up at 6:30 in the morning. I don't get home till 7. On top of having to make dinner. You know, like,
Yeah,
and
it's
by the
not for
time
the
we
weak.
get ready for bed, it's 10:30.
I don't even play
Clay
like that.
is a firecracker. He doesn't
Yeah.
shut up.
He doesn't shut up.
I'm
He's
like,
so sweet.
son,
What?
not right now.
Please.
I just,
know.
I'm
Clay's
trying
so
to debrief.
sweet.
And you would think the long drive I'll take,
Yeah.
and it does give me enough time. But I got R&B music playing.
Yeah.
I got Donnell Jones calming me down, Chris Brown. Then you hear a squeaky little voice. Mom, we did this and we did this. And can we do this? Can we go here? Can we do? Boy, first of all, my bank
Imagine 3
account
of
ain't
them.
got money for nothing right now.
Imagine.
Imagine 3
Two,
of them.
I don't
I
want to hear
can't.
nothing.
Yeah.
That's why.
I don't hear
No, it's
nothing.
not for the weak at all. And people will laugh at me when I post, "Who told me to have 3 kids?" I ask myself that every day.
All the time.
I
I'm the
ask
one
her.
who's
I'll text her
laughing.
and say, "Why would you let me have 3 kids?"
We love them babies, though.
Them is my dogs. They're my roommates. We locked in.
Roommates, I love.
Those are my
I love the
roommates.
whole
She
roommate.
says
Those are my
roommates, I
roommates.
be screaming.
I love
Roommates.
that.
Screaming.
Because when I get a man,
They
they
are-
gotta
they're
go.
little-
Not playing.
Not gotta go. Stop it.
West wing of the house.
Breland is not
The
doing
West
that.
Wing. I
West
like,
Wing.
okay, you thinking big,
West-
you know, big house.
They're on that.
Yeah.
They
side.
gotta go with the
They're on
owner
that
somewhere.
With the owner.
Somewhere.
Not playing. Shout out to my roommates. We
love
vibe, but when I get a men's,
I can't. I cannot. Wait, where? Okay. Baby mama, baby daddy.
We don't got
Stop
one of
it. Being best friends. Like if you were meeting someone and they're like best friends with their baby mama or baby daddy.
Oh, no. What?
They best friends.
Okay, well, we have to consider the situation. Are they best friends in the sense that they are great co-parents?
Right.
I just listen, I was kind of scrolling and the girl had an issue with the fact that like they're best friends. Like her boyfriend and baby
his baby
mama, they
mama.
like best
but
friends.
we're not
talking all
best
the time,
friends.
cool.
Like we co-parent
We cool.
effectively. We're cool.
But would you be cool if like
I'll be having a
who
lot of
you
questions.
were dating, like if they were best friends with their baby
It's
mama?
gonna
That's
sound
that
really
bullshit.
bad. It's
Yeah.
gonna
You
sound really bad.
That's that bullshit.
This is gonna sound
You said
terrible.
they can't be.
I
No.
want a man to come with his baby mama that don't like him. I want her to not like him. I want her to only talk about co-parenting.
Okay.
I want them to be
Boundaries.
that type
Okay,
of thing.
okay,
I want her
okay.
to be like, girl, I don't want
Okay.
him. I ain't been with him in 10, 15 years. Don't worry
Yeah.
about me.
Take him
Okay.
off my hands.
Take him off my
Yeah,
hands.
Okay.
Yes.
But you wouldn't want them to have a friendship.
Absolutely not. We're only discussing our children.
Got it.
We're not discussing X, Y, and Z.
Got
Oh,
it.
you look nice at the concert. Oh, I see you went to Boston
Yeah.
Nova
We
and you was a
kikiing.
line.
Ain't
We're
no,
not kikiing.
Ain't no
No.
call in here.
Would
just
you
to
want
talk
to be
about
cool with her? Like, what about y'all friendship? Like, cool with the baby
I
mama?
don't
we're
want to
not
be cool. I
married?
want to be cordial.
Cordial.
Okay,
We're
so
not
not
cordial.
cordial, and like I feel
Understanding.
comfortable. I
Right.
feel comfortable having a conversation with you about
Like,
something
I'm
that
cordial
happened.
with my
but
sons.
yeah, I'm not calling you
Brothers,
to just,
baby mama, we cool.
Okay.
It took us a while
Yeah.
to get there. It took us, me and his dad, to get to
Yeah.
a point.
Yeah.
We're not best friends. We'll
Yeah,
never
I'm
get
not
there.
calling you to Kiki and
Yeah.
No,
talk
I'm
about
not
whatever.
calling you
I ain't got no tea for you,
No.
babe. Look, I have
But what
none.
I will say is, I want, as a single mother, I want to be able to have my significant other at birthday parties, family events, and if he's invited, I want him to have his significant other.
Right.
And we
We can
all be
coexist.
able to coexist.
Got
Yes.
it.
I don't want
but
it to
you
be,
don't want it to
why
be
is
cool.
she coming?
That's what I'm saying. But you don't want y'all to be cool.
I don't want us all
I
standing
think
around
there's
hee
just
hee taking
boundaries.
shots. No.
Really?
I think it's just a boundary issue.
It's a
out.
boundary
Okay.
issue.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, so
Yeah.
What if this man fly off the wall and say,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know how she act when such and such happen.
Why
What?
would you do that?
Why would you?
Well, I
You're
would not.
really overstepping
Oh.
your boundary.
It's.
So
I think even if okay, so let's say that's the case. There's still certain like we keep saying, lines and boundaries that we shouldn't be able to cross.
Right.
I want to be as cool with you as I can for the sake of our child.
Yes.
If that means, yes, I mean, I guess I just look at the patterns of my brother and sister and how that looks and how that cultivated. I want us to be in the same vicinity, graduation, birthdays,
absolutely.
whatever the case may be.
Correct.
I want us to do that. You have your girlfriend, I have my husband, because I don't do boyfriends. So,
Heard that, boo.
like, I want us to be in the same room. But that does not mean that gives you an open door to try to pursue what we used to have. That is
See, but what if it's
long
not even that? Y'all just all really cool.
I just
like
think
okay. And then I also saw because I was scrolling.
Yeah.
I scroll. I think because I'm thinking like I would be okay with it. Like I would want all of us to be. I know, baby, I'm fairy tale. Listen, I don't got none of these issues. So maybe
you know I live in a fairy tale world.
Listen.
Bitch, I'm sorry. I do.
But it's like,
Kiss the
okay,
you have to.
because y'all see how, okay, everything that happened with, and of course, this is media. Who knows what's really going on?
Ari
They
and
might be
them?
doing, but Ari
Yeah.
and Tiana, like them being cool and being able to be
I
cordial
had a
and
problem
cool
with
now.
that interview.
Okay.
I had a big problem with that
not
interview.
just the interview. Did you see, like,
I
because
didn't
the
like the
interview,
When
it
they went
seemed
to the
like they
club.
were doing it. No,
They
just
was like
now.
tit for tat in the interview when they were cooking.
Yeah, but that's gonna be. I think that was natural, and then the club is cool. But now they just posted because it was Yosan's birthday.
Okay.
They're all together
I don't
on
like
a
his
family
name either, but
vacay.
whatever.
Like
I seen a
I
couple
just
of
seen it
clips.
when we was in the car on the way here, and I was like, well, look at this. Like
They're all on
look at-
vacation?
They're
Well,
all
I
on
think-
vacation together celebrating his
I think
birthday.
those circumstances, and
Did both men go?
I don't know.
I just
think
feel
Mario
like
I
in certain-
didn't. Yeah, I don't know if
don't think Mario
I don't
is
even
right.
know.
No,
if-
yeah.
Spicy.
He's fine.
I just feel like in
Are y'all
those.
talking about what's his name? What's his real name?
Moneybag.
What you saying?
Moneybag.
Money
Oh, no.
bag.
But see,
He's
Mario.
those particular
He
situations.
took on my phone.
Those
But
particular
I feel like
situations.
boys I feel like why can't we be like men? Because I feel like men be cool. Like
Because
they
of
be
not be
situations.
No,
like-
they be
no,
okay,
no,
why
You
did I
ain't
say-
never met.
I can't
No.
You ain't
even
never
say
met
that.
I
one
just
that
feel
came
like for
from
those
here.
particular
Can I talk about the
situations,
fact
those
that I can't believe
lifestyles.
that just came out of my mouth? But I'm thinking.
No.
I'm
Right. I want you to. You just said you
I
gotta
blame
watch what come out your
Cutwater.
mouth, buddy.
Yeah.
I blame Cutwater.
Yeah, I'm
but what
gonna
I'm
blame
saying,
Cutwater,
I'm
too.
saying, okay, I'm saying, what I noticed is men are a little more, but I know it probably is other stuff wrapped in it. But
Yes.
usually they're a little more keen to at least be cordial
Cordial.
and cool with the guy. They'll take a shot with him and be like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
bro, like okay, like
That's
let's-
like a dream
And
of
I don't,
mine. It's
I don't
bad.
disagree with that. I feel like when we're comparing like the Aries and stuff, those type of lifestyles, like when
Very
you got
different.
money flowing around,
You're
from,
not
on
worried
both
about
ends,
what's going
you
on.
don't
That's
care.
fair.
You're not gonna
Yeah.
care
Yeah.
as much. But
But
when
I
we're
feel
talking
like
about the
that's what we were-
average
yes.
group
Yeah.
of people,
But if
like,
you're okay,
no.
if you got if
Yeah.
something happened between y'all, you and Gus, y'all not together no more. Y'all have moved on to different situations. You have a kid. You don't think that y'all would be
I
able,
wouldn't
you
mind.
meet
They can
his
come to
whoever
a
he's
they
with.
can come to a picnic. We can sit and kiki and play poker, but
Y'all
it's
just
not
said it'd be
gonna be a
cool.
regular
No.
regular thing.
No, okay,
gonna be a
so
regular thing.
that's the boundary.
Just because I got a
think
pool
I'm
don't mean
not-
you coming
you're
over
not
here to
gonna get a
barbecue
birthday
every
post from
weekend.
me.
Yeah, you're not coming here
We're
every
not.
weekend, but when we had a
But I'm
family
seeing all
gathering,
the posts
you
with the
happen to
baby
be
mama
here.
and the stepmom.
No.
They're like, oh, we're besties.
We gonna be cordial.
And
Besties
it's
is
like-
crazy.
You ain't
Yeah.
thinking none of that.
I
This
just
is
feel like
crazy.
when you mix that energy,
If
in
we
there,
besties, my kids live over there.
no,
You have taken
That's
full-blown
fair.
responsibility.
You have taken these children.
I hear y'all.
because there's a level of security and protection that I need to have.
Yes.
And like if I'm coming into a situation and I see that you are like besties with your baby mama and like you have this crazy rapport with her,
But she got a new man. Let's just add
and
that in
even
there.
if you got
But
to
you
do
can
that.
have a
whole
new man
new-
and still be hunching this man.
Because
That
the
is
fact
so
that y'all,
accurate.
the fact that y'all,
Let's
be real.
the fact
Been
that
in
y'all
it,
used to,
not finna
y'all
happen.
liked each other or had a
Y'all was
baby,
in love and
y'all
had a
was in
baby.
love, like that can happen
I get
again.
it. You guys are so
No.
right now, but I'm trying.
No.
I'm trying.
These are
Like,
We're gonna go with the fairy tale
I'm
days. I love the fairy
trying.
tale. I'm not gonna hold you.
I am so
do.
trying.
I want that vibe.
hope alive.
I
Yeah.
want that vibe.
I'm trying.
I want everybody
It
to
sounds
coexist.
good.
And because
on
now
paper.
it just seems like, you know, as you,
You have
get
a kid, you
older,
break
Right.
as you, yeah, and
That's
as you
the new
get
thing.
older, I
Like,
feel like
seriously.
I'm gonna be dealing more with people who have kids. So I'm
Yes.
trying to think of like, oh, what is best case scenario?
Yes.
Like, I would want a cordial, like, cool.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about y'all fight because I would be like, oh, I don't like that, and because I'm a girl's girl, in my opinion.
So why is she tripping?
If she's really tripping, I'm gonna be like, well, what did you do? Like, I'm going to be questioning you, like,
Yes.
what's going on? But I'm going to be realistic about it because I do believe that women, you know, sometimes they're having time. Hold on, you kind of tripping, like he trying.
Yes,
So
he's
I get it.
cool,
I
yeah.
know that there's two different, but I would kinda
Yeah,
like,
I want a cordial situation and I want to feel comfortable coming to you with certain things, but I don't want to be like every weekend, girl, I heard this new movie coming out. Let's go.
Right.
That ain't gonna
We're not
Or
be.
the kids want to see each other.
No.
Or can we come? Yeah, I know y'all got a
I
pool
would
and a
want the
barbecue.
siblings
No.
to
The
be
siblings
cool,
can be
though.
together.
Siblings
Like,
can be
as
together,
it
but looking
pertains
at
to
me
the
every
kids,
weekend will never be an option.
like,
Is everybody cool?
No, yeah.
Tell your daddy to come get you, and y'all gonna hang over.
We ain't
girl
doing
house.
nothing 101.
We're not doing nothing 101, and we're not meeting at the nail
No.
shop. Don't ask me what
I'm
nail
not
shop I go
there
to,
yet.
because if I see you there,
I'm not
we're
coming. I'm
sit
not
on
going
the
to the
chair
Chris
next
Brown concert with
We're
you.
not going. Ooh, we baby, because I'm in here to catch a vibe.
What if
And next
y'all
thing you, I might be
vibe,
thinking
though?
about him.
We can buy. Again,
We probably
What if
had a good
she's
time
cool
to this
as
song.
fuck? What if she cool as fuck?
we can
y'all?
be cool as fuck as long as the kids and the baby daddies are around.
We could be cool
Like,
as fuck as long as the
that's
other
all
people are
that
around.
matters.
Because
Cool.
I know,
Like-
I know my end, and I know the one with the kids,
Yeah.
the man, the owner. He's gonna be like, "Why do you want to keep on hanging out with her?
That's
This is
true.
my girl." And me
they
being
gonna
me, I'm
raise
be like, "What's the
raise the
problem?"
hand. I
Yeah.
ain't got time for that.
I hear it.
Yeah.
Stay with your,
That's
stay with your
actually
guy. You met
And I
him.
can like you, but still not want to be around you.
I can like
every
you and still
weekend.
not want to be
You
around.
know, like-
I want to like you if you're
Yeah.
around my children. I
Yeah.
really do.
I like you.
Bottom
Yeah.
line, I really want to like you if you're
Yeah.
around my kids,
Yeah.
and I really want to know. I could call and say, "Hey,
That got
Amber,
me
are the
crying.
boys okay?
Right.
Like, you know, is
Right.
everything cool? You guys need anything?
Right.
I'm that type of mom. Hey, can I FaceTime you? Can I see the boys?
Exactly. But nothing. But
Nothing,
no
girl.
hanging
What you
out.
doing? Where you about to go? If I'm dropping my
hanging
kids
out.
off and you ask me where I'm about to go,
Nah.
everybody's not cool. Cause are you fishing for him? Because he the type to say, "I'm not
And then
keeping
you
them.
start.
Take
You
them
get
with
to
you."
sharing stories.
Then you
and
get to sharing stories, and I might have had a story about him because I had a time.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to
because when the reality
be
is like,
friends like that.
dang, we really fucked the same guy, and like
I
that's
don't
just
like that, and
it's
I
like-
have 16-year chemistry. I did a jail.
It's just-
year.
it's
I'm not
like-
playing.
Guys.
We're
But
not.
when you really get to it,
When you
it's
really
like-
think about it,
it's just not. It's like nah. I think I like a good boundary there.
I like the boundary.
It has to be a
Yeah.
boundary.
So we're gonna drink because we all agree.
There has to be a boundary at the end of the day. We can all
Deja
be
don't
cool.
have no more cut water left.
Yeah.
That went down the rabbit hole.
Right.
That went down.
And my tear, I got my tears. I can't.
Yeah.
Ask the next question, Amber. Lord.
Your friend is in a new relationship and wants to bring her boyfriend to everything, including girls' night.
Bullshit.
Absolutely
No.
not. Y'all saw
Y'all
the
know.
5-part, 6-part
Y'all
series
know.
on TikTok?
Y'all know.
What happened?
Yes.
The group chat?
What was that?
That shit is
Group
fire.
chat.
Okay, so it's
What,
a little,
Jimmy, what
I'm
was
gonna give a
that?
brief synopsis. So it's a on TikTok. I can't think of the girl name right now. White girl. She plays every character right now. It's probably about 5 of them in the group chat.
She's pretty.
One of the girls say, "Oh, my boyfriend's gonna come. He's been having a hard time," and all the homegirls was like, no.
No.
Like, not finna happen. And they're trying to reason with her. Like,
Do you
yes,
got
but no,
friends?
maybe a
Right.
different time. So, homegirl with the boyfriend takes herself out the group chat. She's mad. She's like, I'm just trying to be a supportive girlfriend because he's been tripping. Mind you, I have not caught up just yet. I think there's probably 2 more parts out. I got to get to it. But when I say this is hitting the waves, and so many people is like, we could beat that girl's ass as a friend
Yeah.
because you're not going to bring your boyfriend into our scheduled girls' night dinner. He can stay home.
Yeah.
He
And
can't
I
stay
don't
home,
want
baby.
to
You
follow
need to
me
check the
everywhere.
door
He
because
didn't
something's
care.
controlling and wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Yes.
what I see. But a lot
Yeah.
of girls, like, I will say, in the comments and going, they're just like, okay, if my man can't come, I'm not coming. And it's just like, if we're there, don't come. Like,
Don't come.
I'm going to be that person
I'm
to
gonna
tell
be
you,
that
like, just
person
don't
that's gonna-
come.
Just don't
please,
come.
Especially a person who
because-
went through it. Oh, where you going? Why no man going? Why I can't go?
Oh, he wanted to come? Oh,
Am I lying?
Nope.
that would drive me completely
My
nuts.
birthday was all girls. Why do you have to?
Why
Why
are
everybody
you
have?
here?
Why is it all girls? Why I can't
It's
go?
just,
Yeah, this
and
is a
I'm
I'm not gonna
level-
bother y'all.
Yeah.
That used to piss me.
I'm not gonna. I won't even be there. You
I'm
don't
on
even
fire.
know.
You will know I'm there.
Yeah.
Bother us. Why
Go
are you
sit in
here?
here.
Like, what?
Yeah.
No, it's just
Nobody
a
will
level of
bother me.
My
You got a
thing
free
is,
night.
like, I
Yeah.
understand
There's
people
no
who
kids.
like to be
Go.
with
I
their
wanna
partner.
breathe.
You get what I mean? Like, I love that. Like, if you like being with your partner, I get it. Like, that's what y'all like to do. But it's hard for me to wrap my head around not also wanting to have time with, like, your
Yes,
friends and
yes.
people outside of that.
You
That
have
just
to.
doesn't,
You have to.
that
It
doesn't
doesn't sit well.
resonate with me.
No.
I
And
it's
I've
hard for
never
me to
hit a
say as
time
well.
where I
Yeah.
wanted to be with just him.
Yeah.
And yes, I love you. Yes,
Yeah.
that's with any relationship. But I'm always going to want to be around my family, and I'm always going to want to be around my friends. My family especially, because that's such a comfort for me.
Right.
We are going to eat. We are going to laugh. I'm going to be able to cry for a hot second. Nobody's going to bother me.
Right.
Like, it's just a comfort that you need,
Yeah.
especially with me being that both of my parents are gone.
Yeah.
So I
Come
need
on.
that time.
Yeah.
When they call and say, hey, we all going to Tracy's, or we all going to the big house, I'm there.
Yeah.
Because the love is so strong.
Right.
And I don't have that with my siblings. So to have that with my cousins, it makes it even more better.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
No.
just important.
There's
And
a
it's
level
just
of
like,
dependency
come on,
there
let's
that's-
find.
Yeah.
We
Nah.
got
Medium. Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing? I'll go out with you on
Yeah.
Friday, then I'll be with my family
Come
on
on,
Sunday. Or
come
the girls
on.
on Sunday.
Because I'm
Fine.
cool with it sometimes. I won't lie. I am like third wheel girl. Like, I have a lot of friends who are in relationships, and I love going out with
I
like
feel like
most
third
of my.
wheel automatic with
Come
Cameron
on,
and Shan.
Come on.
In the
I
right
go
setting,
out-
though.
I go
Yeah.
out with
In the right
Cameron
setting.
Mooney all the time. Like I be like, I don't care. Like
Yeah.
we're having a good time, and I do that with other people. Like even we just went out. I'm with her
Yeah.
and Gus. We're having. I'm cool with it here and there. But Amber knows every time if I'm like, hey girl, want to go get brunch. And if she's just like, okay, well, Gus is gonna come,
No.
I'll be like, no, Amber. No, you know.
And it makes it all the more better when the
That
guy
wouldn't
is
happen, no.
Yes, well-
attentive to both of you. Not even
Yeah.
that you have to attend to me, but don't just ignore me. Yeah, Amber, get over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when
Yeah.
he's like, hey, there's, what are you looking at on the
and I
New
think
York?
that's why I'm
And
cool
Gus
with it
gonna be
because
the
I'm with
first
people
to
like,
ask.
yeah.
Oh, Gus be there. You be like,
Yes. Who
Gus
all
is gonna
going?
work the room.
Cam's
Yeah.
not going? No.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
quick to be like, no.
No.
And and that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, I'm used to most of the guys that I know.
Yeah.
They be like, nah, go have y'all time.
That's
so
good.
it's a little crazy. It
Yeah.
just, but
It's funny
everybody's
because
different.
that friend group of guys had no problem.
No, yeah, they have none.
They're like,
They
y'all
like, y'all
going,
leaving?
y'all doing girl
Thank
stuff.
you. Please go.
Goodbye.
Please.
Like, okay, cool. And then they have their time. In and out, like majority of y'all's moms. So it's like
Yeah.
the girls have the kids. It's like it's always. I feel like it's a read the room situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
Read
Lou Ray's not gonna
the
trip on
room.
Sarah.
Yeah.
Sarah's not
No.
gonna trip on Lou. Like you guys have, which I keep saying you guys, not like I'm not part of friend
I'm
group,
gonna
but
say,
I'm kind of
we are.
newly
Yeah.
into it.
No,
But just
yeah.
by observing and being in that, it gave a little bit more comfortability of like, let's say I do end up with a significant other, I will feel comfortable for him to
Hang with the
hang with the
guys.
guys.
Yeah.
Not just because Cam is there,
That's
but
a
I
vibe.
know.
Yeah.
But it's just
I
like,
know
yeah.
Gus,
It's a good
you
group
know.
of guys.
Guys, they really are like, okay, they all get
They
along,
cool.
they cool.
Yeah.
Lou probably gonna piss you off just for a second because Lou just likes to debate.
You do.
You know Lou gonna say
He
something.
gonna
He's
say
like,
something
"What?"
yired. You gonna be
With
like,
everyone.
Oh, Lou got
Oh,
it.
I made a video on TikTok about I had everybody say like who is like the person if you bring them like okay we brought somebody new to the crew who you gonna warn them about everybody say Lou.
Lou Ray.
That's
Yeah.
Every single
once you're around him more you'll see.
Wow. Okay.
Lou Ray just.
And
I
he-
never
he-
encountered
I
him.
will say,
Yeah.
Father Lou has been a bit different.
Different,
He,
yeah.
he
So-
has grown so much. It's
Okay.
crazy. It's like,
Father Lou is
but it's
crazy.
still in there. It's still
Yeah.
in there. It's
It will
still
emerge.
Good night
in
with no
there.
kiss is gonna bring it
It's-
out.
Oh,
come
for
on,
sure.
come on,
For sure.
come on, come on.
He be testing it.
Listen, let me see. Okay, you go to happy hour with your coworkers, and your white coworker keep telling you you're my first black friend.
That's
You
that
gotta go.
bullshit.
that feels
That
racist.
was me at Whole Foods.
But they didn't tell you that, did
Right.
they?
Let me touch your hair. You're the first black person's hair I've ever touched.
Shut up.
You worked at the one at Hastings?
Oh.
No.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
No, this actually happened too. Like,
Or
but
like
it was
they'll
two
tell
of
me like you're
us.
so ethnic.
Yeah,
Ethnic is
kills
crazy.
me. Ethnic kills me.
What?
Because
You changed your hair. Your hair is long today, Bree. Yesterday it was in a ponytail.
The-
Extensions.
No, it was no, because we went out for happy hour, and that's what, like one. She just kept saying it, like she's like, I really have like no black friend, and then like my coworker, she's Asian, so it was us two. She was like, I just don't have any like black and Asian friends. Like it's so different, and we just both were like,
All right. Like,
What was she?
why she gotta keep wait?
Yeah.
But she kept telling us, and we're like, what do you want us to say
What do you
to
want
this?
us to-
And like
what-
after
what
we
do
was
you-
like,
I was about to say,
texting
did
each other,
you
like,
text each other? Yeah.
we were the whole time we were looking at each other like, girl. And then after I was like, okay, was that weird? She was like, it was very weird. Why did she keep
So
saying it?
in that moment, what did you respond?
We
Is
were
it because
just
you're
like, oh,
sarcastic? So,
I am.
Yeah.
But I just was like,
And you just
like,
laugh.
I
like,
just, okay.
I feel like I will probably have to act like ultra black in that moment and say, okay, you'd have to keep reminding me, girlfriend. Like, okay.
I think
Heard
I'm
you.
trying to.
That's it.
Like, okay,
But
what
she
are we
was
saying
also-
here? Why do we have to keep
She
on
was,
reminding each
like,
other?
she was getting drinks too, so we were just like,
Oh, she's
okay,
getting
like,
drunk.
Lit,
yeah,
being
so
honest.
we're
Light
like,
it around
girl,
on Sarah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Let's do
that's what,
it.
and that's what, like, my coworker, she was just like, okay, like, shots, come on, get shot. Like, we just both kind of, like, played with it, because it was like, okay, girl,
Yeah.
you gonna keep
Yeah.
saying it,
What
we
are we
gonna
gonna
show
talk
you,
about?
like,
Yeah.
let's have a good time.
I'm
Like,
finna milk your pocket.
Girl, right? Why not?
Because you just keep going.
she's like,
Your
yeah,
daddy
I
got
want to
it.
get another round. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Come on.
Let's-
That's what we do.
Double
I
Yeah.
don't feel
It was
offended.
such an interesting
I wouldn't
time.
feel offended, I guess. I'll just be like, what are you trying to say?
It was just weird. Like, why are you doing
And
that?
like,
yeah.
say it without
honestly,
saying.
I feel like you probably were around your parents or grandparents who
And they were probably saying, you better
taught
not
you
bring
a
that
rhetoric
nigger
of,
over here.
you know,
You better not bring.
But it
Like,
gave
they
me,
don't know
okay,
nothing.
I'm not gonna lie. It just gave me like, you go home and be like,
I hang out with black
nicest
people.
black person.
The
You know,
nicest.
You can't wait for the next
They are
movement.
so black.
It's giving
like,
seventh
they,
heaven.
Listen,
Yeah.
like
Good, good people. Like, I had the best
Wait.
Giving
time.
seventh heaven.
I'm so dying because I loved
I
Seventh
love
Heaven
Seventh
growing
Heaven was a
up.
good show.
I
The
tried
dog,
to watch
the
that
dad,
shit
the
older.
son. I
But
loved all of
watching
them.
it, trying to watch it now,
I
as
didn't
an
like
adult,
it. You
it
feel
pissed
triggered?
me off.
It's
I was just
cringe.
like, what the fuck was I watching?
It was too dramatic
didn't
for me. I
understand
didn't watch
nothing.
it.
When he got mad at her for saying she had smoked a little weed when she was younger,
It's
the
just
pastor,
some
I was
reefer.
so pissed. He was
Oh.
just so distraught.
He was disgusted with her.
I was like, because the wife was like, I've done it. And like, he was so mad. And I remember when I was younger being like, oh my God. And mind you, because I won't lie, when I was younger, I thought weed was so bad. And so when I watched it, I was annoyed because I was like, it was because of this shit. But also other people too. Fucking
Seventh Heaven.
No, but my mom was so anti-weed, so she would always say something. And then I feel like Seventh Heaven just reinforced
My
it
mama
for me.
smoked weed. So
My mom was
it
just
was
like,
around.
oh, the weed.
I thought I was doing something smoking weed in
No.
8th grade.
No, when people would smoke cigarettes, I would get
Yeah.
so like you're smoking cigarettes.
Cigarettes,
like, you're
yeah.
not even smoking weed. You're
The
smoking
smell.
cigarettes.
Oh
Cigarette.
yeah.
No,
Girls
cigarettes,
in LA were
cigarettes,
smoking
yeah.
cigarettes.
No, at PHS, when we go to the high
They
school
were smoking
parties,
cigarettes.
the white people, the
Moravia
white
for
parties,
sure.
Yeah.
people on the water
Like
polo
the Virginia
team.
Yeah.
Slims, like the
in the
really
student
thin
parking
ones.
lot.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Girl, they was
We're not
wild.
smoking
I mean,
cigarettes.
they
We're
was
rolling a
drinking
blunt.
too.
They was
It
having
was
fight
just a lot
club
happening.
at the white parties
Y'all wasn't
and
drinking in
smoking
high school?
cigarettes.
I was smoking. I wasn't
Instead of
Oh.
420 getting high,
Right.
we
I
got
was a
drunk.
real 420 head in high
Yeah.
school. I
Oh,
wasn't.
we got
I
real
didn't start
liquor.
smoking probably till like sophomore, junior year.
I
Like
started smoking in seventh grade.
Junior
was
year.
just like, I really was just like, I tried
I
it
never
and
was
I
a
was like, okay, cool.
pothead. My friends were, but I smoked.
I became a pothead in college. Like college, it
really?
was like
I
I'm
became a
smoking
pothead in high school.
all the time.
It was one point when my dad one time, like, he smoked, you know, we would drive up in the hills all the way
Yeah,
up to Oaks.
Lavinia and
Yeah.
all of there.
And then we went back home to my house, and then my dad was like, ladies, I would just prefer if you did that here.
What?
We're safe.
In the yard.
He was like, I don't like y'all driving up and parking in front of people's homes.
Yeah.
He's like, I would prefer
I'll
if you
never
just stay.
forget
He
we
said-
got blurred
Yeah.
like that.
You did?
We got blurred like that by JPL.
Yeah.
We were like close to the helipad where you live.
Right there.
And we were smoking before a game. And I had on my uniform skirt, but not my shirt.
Just-
Yeah.
I had took off my shirt and put it in the trunk and had on like a spaghetti strap. And the police pulled over there and blurred us. And escorted us back to Mir with the sirens on. We got out the car. My coach is like, what's going on?
Like what's happening here?
Dang.
And this was before Mir, I want to say like La Crescenta. Like they had a shitload of cheerleaders.
Yeah.
And she was like,
That
so
year
what
was
were you
fun.
doing? And I was like, I wasn't doing anything. The guys and the football players were smoking. And she was like, you're sitting down the first half of the game. I'm sitting there high as a kite.
Eyes are tight. All right.
Eyes red.
You're actually doing me a favor
Look,
right now.
back then I'd be like, hold my eyes so I could put the clear eyes.
But no, in high school, we would just spray ourselves.
Spray the love spell and
My
the cucumber
jacket
melon
was
everywhere.
Cucumber
Still-
What is it?
Hairspray.
Still smelling like
No,
straight weed.
What was it?
wasn't doing
Still
nothing.
smelling like straight
Nothing.
weed.
Still
And
smell
everybody-
like straight weed.
bag, you zip the bag open, it's coming out the
We really
you're
thought
like,
driving with the windows down was going to do
Listen,
something.
Hey,
and back then the hair was the
I
edge
think it
control
right
was
in
not the
here,
edge
all in
control
your hair.
now.
No.
Hair flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Because I had Sweet Pea in the car.
Yes.
It wasn't doing
Nice.
nothing, I promise you.
Nothing.
I
Man,
promise.
I remember
Nothing.
one time we lived in a cul-de-sac in Doherty. I don't know why my mom always trusts my sister to look after me. So my
And she
sister
let you do
downstairs, we
whatever.
grown. No, she's grown. I'm upstairs. And the homie like, we outside. I'm like, all right, here I come. I sneak out the back door. We had a back door gate that went outside. Go get high. I get in my bed. I put sunglasses on because I heard my mom come in the house. What am I doing in my bed?
With
Sunglasses
sunglasses.
on, lights off, TV on. My mom come in my door like, you all right? I look over with sunglasses like, yeah, I'm cool. She could even ask me, what's wrong with you? The nigga knew. My whole room smelled like
Pure.
reefer. Straight weed. Blueberry, to be exact. I'll never forget it.
She said, I remember the flavor.
I'll never forget
I
it.
don't like the blueberry.
But
Big
it
bad
is
nigga.
crazy because it's like when you smoke, you really don't smell it. But
Your
then the
body-
next
you
day,
feel
you
it.
be
You
like
like,
smelling your clothes like,
Yeah. Or sometimes when I get in the car, I'm like, that is crazy. I didn't even smoke in here.
yeah.
It
I'm
just,
It's
like, I can
all
see if
over.
I hot box
Because I used to
but-
get mad, I would come inside and I swear I didn't smell like. I'm like, oh, you're strong. I'm like, okay, you're
Yeah.
extra. But then the next day, I'm like, oh, I was strong. Like,
Okay, you're extra.
my bad. I'm like, you're so extra. But then I'm like, oh,
A
damn,
little
I
weed
did.
never hurt nobody.
It
Like
don't.
for real, it really
don't.
gives you that vibe.
It did.
they always be like, it's a
Yeah.
gateway drug. Man, ain't gateway me to nothing.
Nothing.
I feel
Talk to the
amazing.
people that do a whole bunch of.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, well,
Listen.
in reality, I mean, like for some people, obviously it can trigger something, but you just
Yeah.
you don't know. But I feel like when you're around a good group of people who ain't trying to force
Having
you to
a
do nothing
good
else,
little smoking session.
It's
sometimes.
just a good
It's
vibe. That's a
nice.
therapy.
you know,
My best times.
gave me a little appetite too. You know,
Listen, we're gonna get a bite.
yeah,
Shout
Our
out.
wings, here we come.
it was the best,
Yes.
the best.
Easy.
Them munchies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ooh, last one.
Oh, did we agree on the? We all did.
Oh, we
Yeah.
did.
We did.
We did.
Deja doesn't have anything
I
to
was
drink.
drinking.
I have a whole cup. I can't stand. Look, it's in there. Kinda.
You're boarding a flight and realize your seat is right next to someone you ghosted. It's that bullshit, but I mean that's that bullshit. But I'm a bite the bullet. I'm just,
I'm gonna go plop down
and I'm gonna just have to be real. You know,
and if they
we-
ask what happened, I'm gonna say, well, what did you do to me for me to act like that? Like, are you cool?
Wait, they ghosted me, right?
no, you ghosted them.
Oh, as long as I did the ghosting, then
someone
we're
you
cool.
ghosted.
Yeah.
Yeah, because don't say you ghosted me, because I'm.
Are you sure about that?
If you want to sit right here,
Right, like
they got more seats in the back.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I did read it wrong. I thought they ghosted me. Because
Oh,
then I
no.
was like, oh, but I ghosted them.
yeah.
I would just laugh.
Oh, I was just like,
Yeah.
like,
How you
hi.
doing?
All right, let's get to
I'm like,
it.
everything, Casper? Like,
We got a 5-hour
you wanna
flight.
know?
I'm a friendly
What went
ghost.
wrong?
Like, it's
Let's
cool.
do it.
Weird.
I'm
Let's
friendly.
do
I
it.
love to say I'm not. I can't do it right now.
Right.
Like right now is not a good time for me.
What don't they get about that? I told somebody flat out,
And he was probably thirsty.
I'm not interested right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't. I'm on a whole different journey right now.
But see, you
And you
told
still
them
had
you
to
didn't
ghost.
ghost them. That's nice.
This dude,
Like,
I
ghost-
had to end up
Oh, yeah.
ghosting because
'Cause every
I
day
told
was,
you
hey,
once.
beautiful, hey,
Multiple
I'm not
times.
going to keep telling
Yeah.
you.
Hey, Queen, hey, beautiful pisses me off daily.
Me
I'm not
too.
playing.
Yeah.
Don't call me that.
And then
Yeah.
you heavy on the wanna lay and hunch. I'm not hunching
Oh no
right
no no
now.
no no.
A
I
hunch
just
is
want
crazy.
you so bad.
I want
I'm
you so
not,
bad, it's
now,
crazy.
if I was a horn dog like I used to be,
Uh-huh.
you
Used to
would have
be, it's
had it.
crazy.
Someone you ghosted, I would laugh. I
Yeah.
would just laugh.
I'd be
like,
like,
oh,
I
I'm
paid for the
like,
ticket.
hey.
There's no other seats that I can sit at. I'm just gonna bite
I'm
the
not
bullet.
even talking
I'm
about it.
not
I've been in
even-
the
yeah,
AirPods
I
and something so
yeah.
getting so cozy.
Yeah.
Putting my head back
Yeah,
so
if I
down.
really
You're gonna
didn't
get
want to talk
neck
to them,
and window
and
at
then
this point.
if it's been such a long time, they'd be like, "Ain't you? Is your name Erin?" Like, no, Patricia.
That's crazy. You went from Amber to Pat.
Okay, but
No, I don't. I
And
don't
then
know
it
who
gonna
that
go
is.
like-
I'm
No,
so
it's Amber.
awkward, though. No, I'm awkward. So I feel like I would like be just
Yeah.
like, hey, and then like
I'll
if they're
still
acting
speak.
Put
weird,
my
I'm like,
headphones on.
yeah,
I'll
if they're
still
acting
speak.
weird, I would just put in my earphone and be like,
Yeah.
we're on the plane. Hey, whatever.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
You good?
Good
Cool.
to see you.
And then if they talk
I'm not
about
even
it,
saying that. Hi.
they don't want to try to have a conversation
Good
about
to
it.
see you.
Because
Crazy.
I'm not here to have a convo.
I'm like, honestly, I have a bad time like dealing with stuff, so I just ghost. Like I would just
Yeah.
be honest
I'm
with you.
saying,
Like
I'm
I
a-
just
and you-
it's
I'm a
easier
functional
just be
depression.
real. Yeah,
I'm
I'm like
going
I
through
go through
functional
spouts
depression.
where I'm like I go through spouts where I
You don't
just
want me, I'm
don't want to
such a
talk
bad
to
person.
anybody. Like you know,
I
I'm
know I'm
I would
suffering
just
through
tell
this
you.
right now, so
Yeah.
that's just what happened, and that's
Yeah.
all.
I'm like, yeah,
I'm
I
sure your
have
life
bad-
is- I'm sure your
I have
life
bad
is-
communication skills. It's
I'm sure your life's
full of
been better
ghosts.
since I ghosted you.
It's
Don't
I
worry
just
about
lost
it.
the love of my life. Leave me alone.
What?
Okay.
That one, you want to
That'd
get
be
elbowed
crazy.
on the plane. I
I'm
would
full
do
of
it. I
ghosts.
would unbuckle
Shut up,
you.
Tasha. I just
Right.
lost the love of my life right now.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
Lost the love of my life is crazy.
He told her that. I screamed.
Meanwhile,
back
you
into
going to Miami?
To go link, okay? Flued out.
What
I got.
if
I
what
all
if they're like
expenses paid.
so what's in Miami like? The person I
Vacation?
didn't go.
A good
Be
time.
like,
Meeting the girls on the boat.
Right.
Meeting the girls in downtown on the boat.
We about to have a good
Right.
time.
We about to have a good time.
In his will, he wanted me to have a good time. So
In his will's crazy.
Listen, I'm healed now, and
Right? What?
Text me in
took
3 to
2
5
days.
business days.
it took 2
What if
days.
you're just like, listen, look at me. I'm getting food out to Miami. Did you really want to deal with me?
And I want to turn it on him so fast. What are you doing? Where are you going?
Why you going to Miami?
Why are you going to
Come
Miami?
on. Come
Why you
on.
acting funny?
Come on.
Why you acting funny?
Why we asking these questions?
exactly.
Y'all, that's the game.
That is.
I told you it wasn't
Good
that
time.
bad. I told you it
good.
was.
That was good.
Listen.
That was
Yeah.
good.
Listen.
Now we
We
get
got some
into
bullshit.
the bullshit section, all the things that have happened in the past week, media, whatever.
Ooh.
Some stuff y'all probably seen, heard. But what would you?
I kind of also, because we do got a couple of things, but then I also want to like see. I was gonna tell you, I want to try something new. See if y'all have some bullshit,
Oh,
like a
yeah.
quick little bullshit to tell us. Like we want y'all to
Any
be a
segment
part
you
of
wanna
it.
talk
Like
about?
any bullshit that you could think of that you like. If not, it's okay because it's on the spot and I get it. But if it's just like, okay,
I'm
hold
trying to
on, this
think.
was some bullshit.
I think I removed myself so much.
Ooh,
Oh,
come on.
That's good. That's a talent.
Like I
That's a
removed
talent.
myself so much. I don't
That's a talent.
Okay.
associate or nothing too much. So
Girl, we cut off.
Other
some of
than
the
We
gossip
just said that.
pages,
We was
too.
like, we don't follow the gossip.
We have to, like,
pages.
scramble
We gotta
just to
go
find
and go
something
to
to
them
see.
and be like, okay,
Like,
what's going on?
wow.
other than what I
Add
see
to.
on social media, and that's even
It's
days
just
later.
Wild.
Yeah, I haven't really been on social media to pay attention like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if anything that's going on really in the media.
Okay.
Personally, I don't really have any bullshit going on because I am very much so single, and I don't.
Ooh, that's
That's enough bullshit in its own.
I'm like, cause it be some
But
bullshit being single.
It is
still,
some bullshit
like,
being
you
single.
dealing
I
with some
wouldn't.
stuff.
It's
But
not that
yeah.
I wouldn't wish it on anybody. I think everybody should be single to fully learn
Oh
themselves.
no, I mean I like
Absolutely.
being single, but it still be some bullshit
It
that
still
we
be
dealing
some
with.
bullshit
You know?
that yes,
Come on.
yes.
Because the dating
Come on.
pool is
Because
full
the
of
dating
piss.
pool is prosciutto.
It's
Yeah.
terrible.
Terrible.
Yes.
It's terrible. And I think that for me, the men that I am attracted to
Yes.
are not the men I attract.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Huh.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Like I
It
could
makes
like
sense.
you and you could probably think of me like, nah, you just like a homegirl.
Yeah.
But I can actually like you.
Yeah.
But I can treat you general like I treat everyone else.
Everyone.
But I feel like once I express that interest, the narrative changes.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But it's hard for me to back up if I like you.
Yeah.
That's
It
the
is
hard
hard
part.
for
I'm
me
not
to
taking
back
up my I'm not taking my foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, that's hard for me.
Learn that.
Yeah, that's
so
hard for
hard.
me. Like
It's
if
so
you,
easy.
a man has
But-
told me we're friends
Uh-huh.
and I'm talking to someone else.
Uh-huh.
In me and my mind,
We married.
not even we married.
We got 5 kids.
5 is crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Don't listen to Erin, y'all. That's that bullshit.
Okay.
In my
I'm that
head,
delusional.
we're cool enough to flirt. We're cool enough to chill. We're cool enough to smoke. You're cool enough to eat.
Yeah.
Eat what?
And no food. The plate. The plate. Deja.
Because I have to think about too. I'm like, are we talking about an eater?
Okay.
Right.
Oh, I'm gonna keep one of those.
'Cause I got
That's
that
off
eater on the
record.
side.
I'm gonna keep one
Wait,
of those.
what's that song? I got questions.
I got questions. I'm sorry. That came
What
to
Gorilla said the other day?
Hold on. What we talk about?
She said, I ain't trying to be in love. I'm just trying. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it was we was listening
I
to
need
a
an
song and
eater
the
on
girl
the
was
side,
like,
at
I got
least
questions.
one.
You eat it from behind.
Eat it for, y'all ain't heard Kin the Man?
See,
Oh, I just downloaded that yesterday. I didn't really listen to
It's a
it.
good
I was
song.
telling everybody, I said, Kin, I'm really on
It's
Kin
a
the
good
Man.
song.
Shout out to you, girl. Like,
Yeah.
that's been nonstop. Like,
Oh,
that's all I've been
good.
listening to.
I just
So-
don't like these men.
I like it in the
I don't
middle.
know. And these, I feel like my husband is not where I'm at.
Okay.
That's
They
In
say
Cali-
California
I can
is like it's just a
Worst
trash
place to find
dating
a
pool.
husband.
Yeah.
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 And
I know my husband's out of state
yeah,
for sure.
for sure.
Yeah.
And
I need to get there.
Oh,
And
so,
just hang
okay,
out for a
wait.
little
So
bit.
I do got a bullshit. I got a tidbit.
Okay.
Okay, so mine is technically we've been friends for years
Okay.
since high school.
Yep.
The physical's there. We have amazing chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
But because both of us have both been through sorry relationships, we're both guarded.
Mm.
I could recognize the guardedness in him. I'm willing to let mine down because as a woman, our feelings is more intrigued.
Of course.
Well, on his end, you have no answers.
Mm.
So now I done put you in a place of just a friend.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to revisit that,
Okay.
but I'm not going to keep waiting on you at the same time.
Oh, so it's bullshit that like there's some waiting.
There's some waiting.
I did that with that situation. I waited for you to, I kind of told you, then I waited for you to figure it out, then I revisited. And the last time I revisited, that's when it was like, what more do you want from me? I'm talking to somebody.
I'm gonna tell y'all now.
To me,
it's
talking,
bullshit. Yeah.
you can talk to everybody if you want to.
Come on.
Dating,
It's different.
it's different.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
Talking is one thing, dating is another thing, and a relationship is a completely different thing.
Yeah.
But when you are in a place like this with these men and these people, you also have to keep in mind where we're from. It's literally 4 blocks long, and everybody has dealt with somebody within
Somebody.
Right. I hate it there, like for real, for real. I don't want to be from LA. I'm very scared of LA, but Pasadena is not for the dating.
Pasadena is
No.
a spec.
It is a spec,
As big as it is, it's
Yeah.
a speck.
literally.
No.
Yeah, LA's
From the
cool.
east to the west.
Wait, but I will say,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you now, waiting is bullshit.
It's
Waiting is
terrible.
Waiting is bullshit.
bullshit. That's
And
a
I
fairy
hate-
tale we
even if
live in, Deja.
Yeah, it's a fairy tale. Like, and even if like it's a, oh, don't wait, but then you know, like a little bit, just waiting period bullshit.
It's that
don't do it.
anticipation.
I've just heard too many stories personally. It's just don't wait.
I'm
No.
like, nigga,
Don't wait.
go
Don't
now.
wait. Don't wait.
You are
Don't
top
wait.
tier,
I
but
kinda
I will
like
walk
that. I
away.
like bringing it in. Yeah.
That's my bullshit.
Yeah.
just don't do it. Just don't do it.
No.
And then okay, we did have one. So, Emmy.
Okay, so I just happened to see this online when I was looking for some bullshit, but KTLA5, their Twitter account apparently got hacked, and there was something that was tweeted along the lines of nigger. And they put out a whole apology saying there was some sort of AI that they were testing out words, and it just spit out.
So, AI, and you wrote nigger?
On your Twitter.
You are not cool. What?
And everybody's commenting. It's funny how that's
No.
always the word.
It's funny.
never.
It's
It's
funny
never.
how-
bitch. It's
It's
never
never-
hoe.
It's never
It's
some
never
sort
money.
It never refers to a different cultural
No.
group.
Come on,
Like
come on.
it's why always gotta be the N word.
It's always
So it's just
bullshit.
And they put Nigger.
funny. ER.
Hard in
Hard ER.
IGGR.
Oh, that's some
Hard.
slave
And they were like, "We're
shit.
disappointed, just as everyone else." And
Pay me. Big mama.
Are you?
Reparations.
Yes.
Like,
Add it to the tally.
We getting tired. We getting
like,
tired. Like
I'm just so
crazy.
sick of it.
It's mentally tolling.
yes.
Just admit that you pissed someone off at your staff, and they just wanted
And
to
they
say
just-
all
they just
hell,
went off.
and they,
that's so much more believable.
It's so much more.
It's so much more. I hate when they do the no.
no,
Be
AI
real.
did that.
Be real. Be real.
AI is smart.
Be real.
It's not stupid, but
Yeah.
it's also not that damn smart.
Like, that's crazy.
Like, that's weird.
Nigger is crazy.
Yeah.
ER
Wild.
is crazy.
A hard ER, like
Bullshit. KTLA5.
Yeah.
Sorry.
do better.
You right
Please
along
do
the
better.
lines with Fox right
do
now.
better. Right. Do
Please
better.
do better.
Do better.
Like,
Yeah.
and in the times that we're in, this is the shit y'all want to pull.
Ugh.
We're
Can't
gonna
even get
continue
into
line
times.
dancing.
That's why we
all
do
I
it.
know.
Line
Okay.
dancing.
Oh, that's
That
the
is
line
why.
dancing? That's
No,
why.
no,
No,
I'm just
I
saying,
just
like,
love those
I was going to say I never
the
knew.
videos where they say like the world's
Black people don't
going
get the
crazy, and
memory
then
now.
black people we just learned a new line dance because we used to this.
This is
What's
not
new?
You
It's
got all
Wednesday.
these like
we used to this.
you see more of your middle class, lower class Caucasians, some upper class having more of a fit of what's going on than us. We gonna voice our opinion, but this ain't nothing new in the
them
books.
videos where it's
Like-
just like it's like black people eating brunch and stuff, and outside it's like white people picking it and doing this stuff. It's like, well, look at this, because it's kind of like do the work. Come on,
We did it already.
Yeah,
We
that's true.
we always
We
do
always
it.
did it.
That's
So
definitely
I
right.
love it. I love all
The
those
protest
videos. I'm
they
like,
just did
amen.
in on Colorado.
Mhm.
You see, way
That's the
more.
one I saw. It was like a
Way
a
more
whole
white
black
people.
family. They're eating brunch, having a good time. They're like, look at them. We proud of y'all.
Great.
You got it.
Y'all got it.
We know how to struggle. We know
We
the struggle.
do
We
it.
know how to
We know how
survive
to
through
march.
it.
We know how to boycott.
Yeah.
We know how to do all that.
That's true.
Y'all got it.
So
It's in us, not on us.
Y'all
It's
got
your
it.
turn.
Your
Y'all
turn.
got it.
So you.
This is fun.
It was an accident.
That's that bullshit,
No.
y'all.
Just be real. That's what I'm saying. Just be real.
Yeah.
Just be
That's it.
real.
At the end of the day,
it
just be real.
sucks. Like, don't get me wrong. We feel it. We getting hit with it.
Yeah.
But all we ever know how to do is persevere. Just get over
Yep.
it. Shit, we end up in a position of not wanting to work multiple jobs, find a side hustle. But guess what we do? We just do it anyway.
That's true.
We make it make sense.
Life be
We gonna
happening.
cry about it, but y'all the only ones out here crying, doing this. Like, we cry in our corner.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gonna
In the
complain.
comfort of our own.
And
home.
we've
But
been doing it.
We've
so
been
it's
doing
kinda
it,
like,
so
oh,
it's
okay.
nothing new. We know
Yeah.
how to hustle and get
Yeah.
to it. Y'all only more mad because y'all was the dummies that voted with him in, and then he's doing
It's
the opposite of
affecting
what he
y'all
said
now.
he was
You're
gonna
like,
do.
ooh.
Because ICE is everywhere.
Girl. I
Baby,
I
they
seen
in
them in front of
schools.
Vallarta, picking people up. And then, what?
Don't take my Vallartas because that's how I get my meat. Stop playing with me.
It's taking my beat.
They were not
They
playing in
got
front of
some good
Vallarta. People will walk
They
out
got
the
good
store.
produce,
Let me see
too.
Let me see a passport.
See,
Oh my gosh.
We'll walk to this van.
this world.
Yeah, it's scary times,
That's
but
why
that's
it's called Stater Brothers.
yeah.
It's just Stater Brothers.
I told Jay because JJ never been to no Stater Brothers.
Stop
What?
it. That's crazy.
Deja.
She is not.
Deja,
No,
I don't like
The
that one.
last
I don't
episode,
like
you
that
were
one.
like, wait,
Diabolical.
No, you remember
you just don't go.
So you never
we
been to
listen
Stater
to-
Brothers
you
in
don't go.
Pasadena?
No, she honestly doesn't listen.
What
I'm
happened?
learning.
What happened?
Okay, so we were talking about stores, and
I
she
love
was
Stater
saying
Brothers.
like, "Oh, I love going to Stater Brothers. Like,
You should-
they
but ain't
be
that
having their
expensive?
deals." I'm like, "Oh, they're expensive." Da, da, da.
I'm like, no.
But
Did you use
I
the cook for
corrected
less?
myself. I
at
corrected
the cook for
myself.
less day?
I thought she meant Smart and Final.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh shit!"
Well,
I
you
thought
ain't
she
never
was
been
talking
to
about
Smart
Smart and Final. No, I have, but I was saying it was expensive. I was saying
No,
it was
Smart
Smart
Final is like
Final's
a mini
Yeah.
Costco. That's
yeah,
all.
I was just like,
Smart
I was like,
Final's
I'm not going to Smart and Final. But then when she said, I said, "Oh, Stater Brothers, I know what you mean."
Brothers.
See, you be not hearing me, but you be hearing.
No, Stater
But yeah,
Brothers
no, I've been to
has
Stater
the
Brothers.
best
Stater
cut
Brothers.
meat.
Stater Brothers
been
is cool.
fine.
Bakery
I've
is
been.
cool.
It comes in clutch. I won't get everything from Stater Brothers.
No.
What are you not getting from there?
Their meat be looking awesome.
Amber got a
Oh, you're
thing
crazy.
about a
No,
lot
they
of
have.
places.
Oh well,
So where you getting your
because
meat
that's
from?
what we
Trader
had at
Joe's?
Fontana.
No,
I
Gus,
love
my
Trader Joe's
husband, we order from Wild Fork. It's a
I
subscription.
ain't got that
base.
kind of money. I got
No,
roommates.
it's not. It's not even
Amber,
expensive.
I got roommates.
No,
I don't have no type
Wild
of
Fork
money.
is not expensive. Go.
It is
if
monthly,
y'all
right?
had
Amber, it's just y'all
You're
two. If
not
y'all
gonna
had
be at
kids,
Wild Fork.
you need 3 pounds of
Wild
meat.
Fork
you need
is the
2.5
cheaper.
pounds.
It's like Butcher Box but cheap.
Yeah, it's cheap.
It's cheap.
It's
Amber,
monthly.
It's
But
like
when you have
$5.99.
kids, I don't know if
No,
you're
I'm
gonna
talking
be
about good
okay,
quality
okay.
meat
You know what?
that you can order.
Right? Note this.
No.
Amber is talking about she's
I dare
ordering
y'all.
from the meat surface
I'ma
when
be-
she has kids.
I'ma be
Them kids gonna get in the
asking
car and say they don't
But
want
it will last
ground
you.
turkey. And what are you gonna do?
Wildfork.com. They got chicken. They got everything.
What if they be like, we don't want steak
When did them
tonight,
kids get in that
Dad?
car and say, we don't want this tonight. We want a little chicken nugget, a little chicken strip.
Well, they gonna have to get steak or something. They gonna have to. We gonna work it
I'm
out.
going to tell you right now, when you start having kids, you're not going to be eating steak often. Sorry.
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah. You're going to get that chicken breast and you're going to cut it into strips. That Chick-fil-A they want, you're going to make that at home.
I really don't. I really hope I don't have a picky
Yeah, Clay
child
be like, I'm
that.
like, I'm making steak. Clay be like, do I have to?
You said you
Yeah.
don't have a picky child.
My
want
kids
no
will
steak.
chicken
I feel like
and
that
salmon
comes
you
with the
down.
territory.
My kids don't even like hot dogs.
No.
I'm like, what about a little chili cheese on it?
Or the kids who don't like their food to touch. Like that's gonna piss
Oh,
me
that's
Well,
off.
that's
gonna
canon.
happen.
That's canon.
That's canon.
So I'm in the kitchen taking the plate like with the spoon.
That's gonna.
And I
piss
start
me
buying the plates with like the dividers in the middle.
He don't like his food touching?
Cannon is like real sensory. Like, why is this touching right
Oh,
here?
that
My
makes
kids
sense.
don't like blankets with cotton stuffed in them. They want the thin,
Oh, no,
soft,
no,
like
no.
Sherpa
Let them
blankets.
know. I love these
Yeah.
kids like having so much autonomy and being
But put
able
it
to
out
like
there.
speak up
I'm
for
not mad
themselves.
at it.
The roommates
Yeah.
tear the food up.
Yeah.
She's not gonna have
The real-
no steak.
You don't
She's
see her
gonna,
plate?
she's gonna be one of those parents that's gonna eat steak and her kids are gonna eat chicken thighs.
Yeah.
She's not.
Yeah.
No, it happened.
She's
There's
like,
been plenty
they're
of times
gonna be
I made
like,
two different
listen, you
meals.
don't need.
You better get this
That's on
drumstick
you.
Right.
and be quiet.
No, Wild Fork be having some good chicken. No hormones. No, the chicken is big. The drum. Look it up. Just look up.
I don't want big drumsticks.
They
I
don't-
want
It's
my
not
drumsticks to almost look like a party wing.
These
I'm not
drumsticks-
playing. I want them small.
These drumsticks, good quality meat. No hormones, no water. They don't be pumping, but this should be huge. But it's good quality.
Because
Like,
they
I'm
grass
telling-
fed.
Yeah,
Most
it's
likely.
grass fed. It's grass fed. They believe
My
everything
kids are
is
grass
fresh.
fed and they
It's-
want what's
yeah.
gonna happen
My
fast.
kids are grass fed, please.
They want what's
Yeah.
gonna happen fast. All this waiting for Wild Fork to show up at the door.
No, Wild Fork can come on the day of. Yes. And
So
frozen.
if they're at school, it's
Yeah.
3:05. You pick them up at 4:53, and they say,
Well, not
"Mom,
that
we're
fast.
not."
It might be a little
December,
2 hours.
You gonna have
hold
to
down.
work
It might be a little 2 hours.
I
But they
can't.
can come. But I'm saying you buy all your meats just like one day you do your grocery shopping and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna buy my meats from Wild Fork. That's what me and Gus do. We buy everything else from the grocery store, but meats come from Wild Fork. having a good old time.
Wow.
They got vegetables,
Yeah,
everything.
see, and a lot of times I get my meat the day that I cook it if it's not out my deep freezer because depending on when it is,
Yeah.
I'll have a deep freezer pack. You know,
Yeah.
the deep freezer gets busy. But if it's something that I want and I know that I don't have it at home, I'm gonna go to the store and buy
going to
it.
the store.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the butcher, like, Gus loves the, he don't like
And my
any-
taste buds change throughout the day. She'll tell you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you in the morning I want pasta. By the night time come, I just want a salad. I don't want nothing else.
I think I
some
cooked 3
tacos,
different meals
something.
this week. Leftovers, all of it.
Oh yeah, see,
not
my
eating
kids
that
aren't
again.
big
I want
leftover
something
fans.
I'm not
They
a
won't
leftover
really
fan.
eat leftovers.
I'm not a leftover.
Clay
My
is
kids
very
are not
picky.
spaghetti fans like that either.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
can't do the spaghetti.
And you
Maybe
know
do
I
a
load
different
to them.
style of spaghetti.
I throw
Maybe
spaghetti
like,
down.
'cause
some-
Spaghetti and tuna.
Okay, so I'm traumatized from my nephew choking on a spaghetti noodle.
Oh,
So I never really used spaghetti noodles.
Okay, so you
I've
use,
always
like-
used like bow tie or penne
Oh, okay.
or ragatouille.
Yeah.
A different pasta.
Yes.
Okay.
But I still make spaghetti, and they're like, we don't want this for 2 days. I can make it any time, and they're like, we don't want Alfredo 2 days for
Yeah.
sure.
oh wow, but
But
spaghetti, no.
they're just not red sauce.
I have a 3-day
fans.
limit.
Okay.
They don't like red sauce
Okay.
enchiladas either.
No, spaghetti, I won't lie. After the second day, I am over it.
Yeah, I'm
It's
3
like I
days
can do
on.
2 days, 3 days, we pushing it.
I feel like I could do 2 days if it's the meat is separated from the noodles.
So I have sauce.
I like
so
it
now I have the
together.
sauce. So I'm going to put it
I
in
like
my
it
Ziploc
together.
bag,
Yeah.
freeze it. And then next time I want spaghetti, all I have to do is boil my noodles and then put it in the pot. And then go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
See,
I
it's-
separate it
My
that
kids
way.
don't like baked spaghetti either. I don't like baked spaghetti like that.
I'm not a baked spaghetti.
I don't really do
fan.
baked.
No.
Unless
And
I
I don't
do
like
the $1
people who
million
put a whole
one
bunch
with
of
the
cheese
Alfredo
on
on
top.
top.
I
No.
only want Parmesan cheese. I don't want no other cheese
Yeah, I like
on
Parmesan.
top of my spaghetti.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I'm very picky with that.
That's
Yeah.
being us.
But that's the show, guys.
That was
Thank you for
fun.
joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Y'all got me a
Having
Kiki.
us.
I'm sitting here crying.
They just
I
crazy.
can't.
They just messy,
Brenna's a
y'all.
fool.
Yo,
They just a
roommates is
problem.
crazy because I'm
Those
thinking
are my roommates.
every time I hear
Brescia.
roommates, I'm thinking
They're
grown
mine.
people, and I'm like, nope, the kids.
And no, them is her babies.
Them is my roommates.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
vibes.
But thank y'all. Oh, okay, wait.
Yes.
Oh,
You can visit us at ttbspod.com. Get you some merch.
yes. But also, both of y'all got stuff going on. Let
Yes.
us know.
Drop a-
hold on,
Oh,
bartender.
I was like, wait, what?
Hold
I
on.
met the bartender.
I always
Yes.
think I'm being bestie. Sometimes I'm
Follow
like
me
that.
on Instagram,
Yes.
SavageBree19. I am Tipsy Bartiz for all of your mobile needs, girls' nights, weddings, baby showers, if you just want to get drunk. But definitely follow me, SavageBree19 on Instagram.
Yes.
I taught her so well.
And Miss Ma'am.
What do I have going on? Personal
Stop it.
assistance.
Yes.
I mean, I'm getting into my personal assistant bag. I'm here for your everyday needs, social media, calendar management, travel arrangements, personal calendar, and business calendar. So if you need me, my business page is at Erin B Assistance, and you can email me at Erin B with 2 E's, PA@gmail.com.
Yes. Thank y'all.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
$50, but you only put 3, man. That's that bullshit. On me. That's that bullshit. On my mama.